Good morning. I was gonna come live last night. Say what, Bo? Hold on. I got to start. I do this. Get your snacks. That's what I'm doing. I can't even get it on. Oh, I gotta get situated. Good morning, everybody. The world. Hello. Good morning. I don't care. I ain't did my hair or nothing. I'm not coming on here for no beauty pageant or none of that. But I am coming here to say some things. Like, it is so ridiculous. Oh shit. So yeah, my lips dry. Hold on, y'all. I was gonna do a live last night, but this live ain't for no clout. I'ma call names, whatever else, because I'm sick. I ain't even sick and tired of it. Because after I say this, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, Miss Ross. Um, you could say I'm not gonna respond to them. They're bombs to me and all that other one type stuff. I'm not talking to your child. I'm talking to you. I done had a run in with you. What? 2 years ago. I've been watching all this stuff for a very long time. A very long time. And I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna hit some pointers with you. Because I don't think women are jealous of you. I don't. I really don't. I don't. I don't. Do they like how you come across at them? No. Do you like how they come back or they clap back at you? No. So my thing would be this. Cause I'm gonna be on here for a little minute. Cause I got some shit. I got some stuff to say, and I'm gonna say this with respect. Do not come over here talking slick. I don't care, Rod Squad, whoever, because this ain't for y'all. I'm talking to this young lady. I'm speaking for other people too. It's so much shit to cover with you, Miss Ross. Like I really think, and for people that really don't understand what I'm saying, don't say shit to me. Don't say nothing to me. Please don't. Because I don't think none of this stuff is funny at all. I think it's pre-K. It's childish. You know, when you leave people alone, you walk away. You leave them alone. God damn. You want people to leave you alone. I left you alone when you said that shit about my mouth, which I don't care. My teeth been like this since I was a kid. When you said that shit about my hair, when you was in the Rod Squad, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, baby. What you need to do, how you be trying to tell Miss Latrice and whoever else what they need to do in their fucking household with their kids. What you need to do on this map, on this app, is you got a private group. If you got so much to say to us, the females of the world, you got a private group. Why don't you just go over there and talk your shit then over there in that group? Quit trying to hide behind YouTube and get people pages to construct and all that. Because baby, I'm gonna tell you something. You got a lot of videos on your clipping that you ain't cleared up that go against community guidelines. You don't have to necessarily be threatening nobody, but you have though. Because like I said, I've been watching this for some years. You know, you didn't start out like this. You didn't. You didn't. You didn't start out like this. You turned into this person that you are. Because I watched you from time to time. And I really started watching you when you started feuding with Latrice. But she not the only person that you done fell out with though. Now I'm coming on here as a grown ass woman because I'm really heated though. Like, and I ain't heated because it's not my business, but it is our business that we are the people when we on this app, we on this app right here. We on this internet right here. And to me, what I'm seeing is, hold on, because I got to get something to drink. I don't care if I shed a tear or none of that, because I'm tired. I'm 53. And you put a lot of women down. And they retaliate. What you want them to do? What you want them to do? What do you want them to do? Do I like when they talk about your deceased son? No. No, I don't. But you do it too. I listened to your live so many times last night because I was trying to really grip where you coming from and all this and that. Nobody is not trying to take from you that you're a good parent. But they are too. They good parents too. You talk about Tanya. You talk about that lady, Miss Chase. You talk about Miss Mel. You talk about Sharita. You talk about Miss Carver. You talk about a lot of women that's on this internet, and that's not ladylike at all. Where's that ladylike at? I just want to know. And I feel like I had a right to come on here and ask questions because me and you had a run in before. And guess what you did? And guess what some of your people in the squad did? They laughed for you. So I know you be lying. I don't know if Sharita be lying. I don't know if Tanya be lying. I don't know if Latrice be lying. I don't know if that lady, Miss Chase, if she's not a man, or Miss Mel, she's not a man. And if they was a man, what do it have to do with you? What it got to do with you? Not a damn thing. See, you'll be surprised who on this app. The same way I keep hearing people say, strike her, strike her, strike her. You can't strike somebody if they really is disrespecting you, because I ain't gonna lie. Have you been disrespected? Yep. But who brought the disrespect on? You. From what I could see and what I could fucking hear, you doing it. You your worstest fucking enemy. And I'm not saying you're a bad parent. I can't tell you a bad parent because I wasn't there with you to watch you raise your kids. But I just think, in my fucking opinion, and it's facts, that you need to leave people alone, bruh. They're not going to leave you alone. I see all type of people mocking you, making skits and all type of stuff. And it ain't because they jealous of you. They sick and tired of your motherfucking mouth. They is. And like I said, I'm going to keep saying it. I ain't talking to your kids or none of that. I am talking to you, man. That's the fuck I am. Hold on. I'm going to hit some shit for you, baby, since you want to, keep talking about people that talked about deceased kids. Baby, I done heard you say some shit, too. Some raw shit. Some raw shit. And everybody that it seems like you connect with, you falling out with. And the only reason why, and I ain't talking to none of the motherfuckers that's on your team or none of that. Don't come at me, because I'm telling you. Don't come at me. I wouldn't even come at none of y'all, but I'm coming at her because she know what the fuck she did to me. And I let that shit slide. Why you can't let shit slide? That's being a woman. Instead of keep coming on this fucking internet with all this rah-rah shit. Kids ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't care if you is 20, over 20, whatever. You ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about today. When I'm talking about today, I'm talking to Miss Rosler Knight. That's what I'm talking to. And I ain't finna rush or none of that one type shit. Because I'm finna hit some shit for you. I'm gonna break it down for you in syllables and shit. Why people clap at you the way the fuck they clap at you. Excuse me, Lord. Because that's why I didn't want to come on here last night, because I was real heated. Yeah. I'm real heated. What's wrong? What's the problem? Is there something mentally going on with you inside of you to where you got to keep arguing with these women or whatever else, but it's okay for you to do a live and talk your it. But as soon as they go live, it's a problem. They jealous of you. They bums. I might as well consider myself too, because you don't put no names on it. You give them nicknames. You call them men's. They call you names too. That's why they call you names. Because you keep clapping at people. And then you want to sit here and say, last night, I don't like to talk about the deceased, but you doing it though. If you really didn't want to talk about the deceased, it wouldn't come out your fucking mouth, bro. You make excuses for why you say things to people, but you're not looking at the bigger picture of why are you even trying to keep going back and forth with them. But then I done heard this a million times from you, Miss Ross. I'm not going to even pay no attention. I'm just going to go on, you guys. It became hard. It's not hard. I do it every motherfucking day. I did it with you. When you came at me, when you disrespected me, I turned the other motherfucking cheek. It wasn't because I was scared of you. It was because I was like, I ain't finna waste my motherfucking energy on you and you ain't in my states. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. It definitely wasn't because you got gang members and pulling guns on the lab. And you forget about all the stuff that you done. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say that I didn't watch you. But I don't watch your whole fucking clippings though either. Because it don't have no meaning in what you're saying. It's okay to get it off. Say what you gotta say to certain people, but not to the ones that ain't bothering you. It's none of your fucking business about what other people do with their kids or whatever. They great mothers too. Hell, they feel like they good mothers too. But you want to sit here and low grade women of the world and keep talking about, hey, pretty brown ass, what's up? Because I'm on here for a minute because I'm finna cover some shit. Because some of these people that's coming on this live, they know what I'm talking about with you. Sharita know what the fuck I'm talking about with you when you was talking about me and my motherfucking teeth. And it was all because that particular time, and I'm going to use it as a example. Let me get some ice. But baby, I got something to say to you today. And like I said, I'm only talking to Ross tonight. I ain't talking to none of your clique, your kids, or none of that fuck shit. So don't come over here with that, okay? You can flag and do what you want to do over here because I'm going to fight that shit. But then I'm going to tell you too what the fuck really going on. And I'll be truthful about it. I'm going to be truthful about it. I'll fuck the shit in. Hold on, y'all, because I got some shit to say. I don't give a damn if you get mad. I don't want your attention. I want your ears today, motherfucker. That's what I want. I don't want your attention. I don't want to be in your company. None of that, bro. Because you is one disrespectful motherfucker. Excuse me, Lord. I keep saying I wasn't going to cuss because that's why I ain't come on here last night because my mind frame was set different. My mindset was set different, baby. Baby. And I'm 53. Baby. I ain't never been jealous of no female. For what? I can clean up. I don't got no problem with no men or none of it. It's just a lot of things that you bring to this YouTube streets that shouldn't even be your fucking concern. Your concern should be, as you say, your kids, your grandkids, your house, your this, that. See, people clapping back at you because you think you better than them. You think you do. You always say, they're beneath me. They're bums. No, we're not. They feel like that about you. Then you said last night, some bullshit. Some bullshit. You said. Because I got questions. Can you answer these motherfucking questions I'm finna ask your ass? Since you want to keep talking about people calling women men and you know they're 100% woman. How you think they feel when you doing that shit? What they supposed to do? Just let you call them mans and talk about their family members and all that one type shit and say, oh, that's just Roz. Don't say nothing to her. That's just her. Well, guess what? They just being them too. They just being them too. I ain't worried about every motherfucker on this internet. Just because I dropped off. You know why I dropped off? Because I wanted to really get the feel of what the fuck was going on. And I've been watching for a very long time. No, you say you ain't gonna leave Latrice alone. Well, guess what? The people of the world ain't gonna leave your ass alone. And it ain't because they're jealous of you. What you say you ain't gonna Tanya? How the fuck is Tanya jealous of you? Huh? Shit, last time I checked, her numbers past yours. Not just to be on numbers or anything like that. But if you want to talk about who jealous of who and this and that, they ain't struggling with their numbers and shit over there. Neither is you. But you ain't no motherfucking celebrity. And you ain't the best motherfucking mama in this world either. We all the best motherfucking mothers in this world, to be exact. And I sat there and listened to you talk about, because I'm gonna get the Rennie and the rest of the other kids. But last night when you went down the line and you was talking about their daughters whores and this and that. You know, the only reason why people was clapping at your baby because your baby was getting on here defending you. All of our kids are defenders, baby. Some of our kids they not finna get on this fucking internet and be arguing with another grown woman some stuff I can do. And I'm not saying that you need her, but that's how it's looking. That's how it's looking. She should be getting up, going to college and having her day, and you handle your business on this internet. What the fuck you created? Because you created this shit. And other women too. It ain't just you. See, I'm a real motherfucker. I can say it ain't just you. But you is the fuel to the fucking fire, though. It could be put out. You don't want to put it out. But you mad because Sharita then got back cool with Chase and them. But you should have been mad at your motherfucking self. Because let me ask you this. You remember that time when she said she'd dig your son up out the grave and some other type stuff? Miss Chase, you remember when she said that? What you do to her? What did you do to her? What happened? What happened with that? But this is my point, what I'm making. After that happened, you went back and got cool with her. Because really in your heart, you weren't going back to be cool with her. You was going back to get your fucking lick back from what she had said about your son. No, it wasn't right. But it ain't right what you do either. It go two ways, baby. They ain't no one way. In this situation, when you keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. You talk about Miss Carver real bad. Miss Carver, everybody live different, baby. What's up? Damn. Can't you leave this shit alone? I left it alone when you came at me. I left that shit straight alone because it was mediocre to me. And I know you ain't in my state. And I know you weren't going to talk that shit in my face. Because we would have been rumbling. It wouldn't have been no talking. It wouldn't have been no back and forth. But I can remember a time when I first made Real Talk No Lies, and you was the main person. When I used to use profanity, only person that really know what's going on is Sharita and the people that was on Real Talk No Lies, like Pretty Brown Eyes and them that was over there with me when you had your people coming over there, fuck with me, and I was wearing their ass out, and I'm going to wear them out today and any other motherfucking day when they come on my motherfucking platform that's under my name, and I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to your kids. I'm not talking to your squad. I'm not talking to nobody else. I'm talking to you, man. Because I'm finna hit some shit for you. Since you say everybody is jealous of you. Everybody ain't jealous of you. They can't fucking stand how you sit there and talk about people and belittle us and say, they're beneath me. Right. Yeah, and all that one shit. When you whining and you singing at the same time while you talking. That is not attractive, baby. It's not. It's not no grown lady status either. It's not. I'm just gonna tell you. Shit, I'm 53. And I could never carry myself how you carry yourself on this internet. I done seen you fall out. I done lost count of people that you done fell out with. You don't think that's a problem? Huh? You don't think that's a problem? Because that was some real foul, fucked up shit. See, I've been biting my tongue. But I ain't biting my tongue today. I'm not. Because I done had a mother sucking enough of you keep talking about we bums, we bitches, we this, we that. I don't give a damn if you is just directing to Mel, Chase, Tanya, Latrice, none of them. They ain't none of that. They queens just like the fuck you is. They ain't none of what you calling them. That sounds a hate to me. Shit. You can say you ain't jealous of them all you want to, but it's coming out a whole, it's baby, it's looking a whole total different way, baby. Yes, it is. Hold on, where my shit at? Because I ain't going no motherfucking where. You can pocket watch, whatever else, but don't disrespect me today, because I'm telling you, that ain't good. Stop. Can you get into the habit of trying to, you want to give people advice? Let me give you some. Can you get into the habit of trying to train your brain not to respond to everything that somebody say about you? You say you ain't gonna respond, but you clap back every time. I wasn't gonna come back today, but I'm here today, guys, because I have something to say. Come on in, you guys. That ain't cool, boo. You making excuses for your reasons, for your actions and shit, instead of stepping up to the plate and say, maybe I need to reconsider this shit. You say Rita started that shit. I say she didn't. I say she did. I've been watching this shit from jump, baby. I say she didn't. I say you went to her because you knew her and Treese was feuding, and you fucking hate that lady. You can sit here and keep saying you don't hate that lady, you don't hate that lady, you don't hate that lady. You hate Tanya. You hate Chase. You don't even know Mel, because Mel just now coming on the scene. I used to listen to Miss Chase every now and then. I didn't follow her every time she go live, but I would tap in and tap the fuck back out. I ain't in no motherfucking bushes. I ain't in no bushes. I ain't wrote it down. None of that shit. This all up in here, baby. It's all up in here. I watch a lot of people. And it's this side against this side. But all of y'all queens, though. All of y'all women of the world. All of us got kids. All of us got grandkids. All of us got deceased people in our family. All of us do. Hey, baby. I got to take a little break because, I don't want to get too hyped because, baby, I'm trying to be on here. I'm trying to cover the whole 9, baby. The whole fucking 9, baby. That's some scandalous ass bullshit about Miss DJ. However that shit went down. I don't give a fuck about that, but what I do care about is how you use her name to try to clap back at them because you got hate for them. If they still was feud with Miss DJ, you wouldn't have said shit. I mean, if they was cool with her, you wouldn't have said nothing. They don't have to come on here and discuss her getting her page back. Good, she got her page back. Because if her page go, a lot of pages need to go. You see how that works? You see how I'm, saying, I'm not just saying you with everything. I'm saying everybody that plays a fucking part of that fuck shit with this shit on this internet. If y'all want people pages gone, everybody pages should be gone that's involved. Everyone. But you, Miss Roz, my motherfucking chest was hurting last night. Not to come on here. I told Carla and I think I told a couple other people, they like, Pam, where you been? Why you ain't coming live? Because I only want to fuck a sector. Ain't nobody running this shit but YouTube, Google, Facebook, Meta. That's what running this shit. Everybody can feel like they the GOAT. It ain't just only one GOAT in this world. You know how many GOATs at the fucking forums and shit? It ain't just one GOAT in this world. Everybody could be a GOAT in their own fucking way. But you, Ms. Ross, back to you, baby. You talking about you don't care how it started. You know why you don't care how it started? Because you starting this shit mentally and physically and within yourself. You can get on this platform and say whatever else you want to say. But what I see is a woman that's hurt. What I see is a woman that's on defense. What I see is a woman keep trying to go hook up with somebody that's shooting with the other end so they can be clashing. That's more problems. That shit ain't cool. That ain't cool. It ain't cool. It ain't cool. Now back to you. When you said Rita started that shit, no, she didn't. You did. Because for one, this is another question for you. Now, this gonna bring me back in it because Rita know what the fuck I'm talking about. If don't nobody else know, Sharita. Her name ain't Shatifa. Her name ain't none of them names y'all calling her. She a mother, just like you are. And I don't think she would have been calling you names and shit like that had you had to just left her ass alone. No. But from what I see, you too obsessed with talking about that lady and her damn babies. Them precious ass little kids. They ain't even teenagers. They ain't teenagers. You got cool with Sharita because you felt that Sharita had a lot of evidence against Latrice. Okay. The lady already tell you she ain't perfect. At least she can come on here and, give her testimony of who she is and what she had to walk through. She's not ashamed of that. And she shouldn't have to be ashamed of how the fuck how she came up. She actually, basically, to me, sound like she's proud of herself. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. But it hurts you when somebody tell you the cause of your son's death. Now, can you put yourself in the same category as you can with Latrice or Tanya or Chase or Mel or Sharita or anybody else, kids that you done fucking talked about? See, people will feel sorry for you or come to your rescue had you had not responded to none of them women. See, I'm getting hot, baby. Yeah, I'm getting hot. Because I've been watching this shit for a very long time. I ain't never said shit. I said something on Miss America Live the other day because I'm tired of biting my motherfucking tongue. And I don't bite my tongue at all. But I try to come respectful. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, keep it 100. Because I am who I am. I know who I am and can't nobody take it from me. You understand me? You know who you are. Can't nobody take it from you. Tanya don't know who they is. Can't nobody take away from them. We all are different individuals out here. We are people of the fucking world. You want to talk about unity. If they want to get back cool, it's cool. Shit. It was cool for you to go back over there and get cool with him after you argued with Chase and she argued back with you. No disrespect to none of y'all, but I'm just saying. It was cool for you to go back over there and you didn't care how it looked. You know how many people you don't argue with and you done got back cool with that you shouldn't have got cool with? That I wouldn't have. On certain things and certain circumstances that happen, baby. It ain't no get back. It could be a mutual thing, but it ain't no get back. I could never, once you cross me, I could never come back in your presence like everything's straight. I ain't finna, that's living a lie. That's being fake. Because you got motives to come back and get your lick back or whatever, however y'all want to call it. To me, I don't do shit like that. That's little kid shit to me. But back to you with you say Sharita started that shit. In my ass and how I heard it and seen it, I don't think that baby started shit. I don't. You had motives to try to torture and tear that lady the fuck down. And you still going. And what's the killer part about it is you keep talking about, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on. Okay. That's fine because can't nobody stop you. But I'm telling you here today, and they ain't going to stop. And people of the world ain't finna stop. You want them to stop, but you won't stop. It don't work like that. It really don't. It just don't. It don't. How you handle that, telling her it was cool for you to say, you want to go your way, but it's how you did it. You ain't have to put that girl on spot like that. You put her in defense mode. Why'd you talk about her people? Why you go through a whole line? And I remember that shit. Because for a minute, she wasn't responding to your ass. Till you kept going like a Duracell battery and she clapped back. And she clapped back. You're not the only one that got a child that's a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse. It's gonna be a many of lawyers, doctors, and nurses, and football players, and hockey players, entrepreneurs, geniuses. You're not the only you. See. I don't care for real, but I'm trying to give you a little game, baby, and you ain't gotta like it. You don't gotta like it, but it's coming from somebody that's around the same age as you. They wouldn't have never came for your daughter. You put your daughter in this shit and finna fuck up that baby career because she's a lawyer. Big ups, baby. Big fucking ups. You sat there last night and you talked about because that lady Chase did a bio on Sharita's son. You want to say, she let it on. So what? That's what happened. If he want to play football and he got injured or whatever, them are the steps and the protocols that they take. When you done got injured, they gonna put you on the bench because they want to make sure that they don't put you back out there and your injuries reoccur. See, you wouldn't even been at Sharita had you had to just handle that shit the right way. See, you want to come to the media and prove to the squad circle and let me tell you something else, motherfucker. I got people from Cincinnati that's in the Rod squad too. See, I never told you, you remember when you said that fuck shit towards me and I was over there on Facebook wearing your ass out, but I had to talk with the Lord. If some of y'all go back in my old videos, I wasn't hiding it. When I was talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks, I was talking about your ass, Miss Ross. Because I felt like you disrespected me. Because I had an opinion. And you feel like all your opinions are valid. See, my retaliation at you at that time, that shit was valid than a motherfucker. Because you should have never even tried to talk about nobody's teeth. I'm tired of hearing that shit. That's why they talk about your teeth. You want to talk about people's hair, but I ain't seen you with no motherfucker movie star hair dudes. Not at all. I can't say that they was fucked up, but they wasn't goddamn it, from Hollywood. But you talked about me and I let that shit go. Like, cause I don't want to keep on feuding with you. You in Cali. I got people in Cali too. My nigga Donna live in Cali. I ain't finna be trying to threaten nobody telling me I'm coming no motherfucking where. But if I was to ever run across somebody, it'd be a different picture. But you started that shit with Rita. You talk about her son like a fucking dog. And they talked about your son like a fucking dog. See how that works? You only go back and forth with certain females on here. So if you're not going to give us the attention, don't give them the attention. Why you giving them the attention? Because what the fuck they be saying be touching your ass. Because I'm going to tell you some real life shit. You see how I fell off the face of the earth? You motherfuckers probably thought you ran me off. You ain't run me no motherfucking where. Because I don't go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't care what nobody say. That is very stressful. It lives in your household. It lives in your soul. It lives in your head. Because you got so much hate for people that you really don't even fucking know. All because of this map. And it's not even the map fault. It's the person's brain. Of the way you think. Now, you sat there and you got cool. I'm looking for my little jiggle. You sat there. Oh, I know where it's at. You sat there and you got cool with Sharita. And everybody that, for what's right, everybody watched the play. Dogging her out. Sharita wasn't all these things that she is now when she was over there at the sister circle with you. You even let her pour a mod. Because I remember that one day when I was going off, and the lab's still up. Sharita came on my lap and she was like, Amy. See, that's why I got respect for Sharita. Because she was lying for you. And I respect that shit. I let that shit pass on the strength of her and on the strength I ain't gonna say the lady name that's in your fucking circle that's actually from Cincinnati. And if you think I'm bullshitting, I could pull these messages up on my phone where me and her was gonna meet and we was gonna sit down and, sit down with the sit downs when I was real heated about you coming at me sideways off the highway. Sharita wasn't none of them names that you calling her now. And you wasn't none of the names that Sharita calling you now. When y'all was cool. Y'all was fake cool. Y'all wasn't motherfucking cool because you really was using that girl to tear Latrice down. See, at first I couldn't, see y'all through the shit because it was just too much shit coming back to back because you changed overnight. You changed overnight. You used to be doing videos of cooking and talking about other little shit until you had a misagreement with Latrice and you said, bingo, she my target. She's not your fucking target. Hold on. And neither is her damn kids either. Tanya ain't your target. I'm hitting a lot of shit because I'm skipping around because you do a lot of fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? You keep trying to bring up other people's drama and use it against them so they can keep fueling. Girls, don't keep fueling with that bullshit. Don't even fall for the clickbait. Yeah. Let her keep continues calling us bums and whatever else. And you keep talking about watch what you wish on people. Well, last night I heard you wish on people and then contradict yourself a million of motherfucking times. You should watch how you talk about stuff can happen to other people's kids and all that one shit because none of us know what's gonna happen to nobody. The only people that know, or the only spiritual incline that know what's gonna go on is the Most High, the universe. See, you can't say I don't like talking about the deceased, but you talking about them. That's contradiction. You contradict yourself in so many ways, though, and then you want other people of the world to come and join your back instead of, why ain't none of them told you was wrong? I done seen some people tell Sharita, like, now, Sharita, chill out now. That's not right. I done seen people, and I listen to her stuff sometimes, too. I listen to all y'all stuff sometimes. I just don't say or type nothing on y'all timeline. I don't say shit, but I am today. Because you need to stop your bullshit. You can get everybody else some advice of what they need to do in their motherfucking household. But what do you need to do to make this app a better place for people to come on? And me, I'm going to come on when I'm ready. I ain't talking about me. Because you will never have me like that. And a lot of other women, too. They going to come on here when the fuck they feel like. Just like you come on here and you say you going to say what you going to say and what you going to do. And we do, too. Ain't no way in hell you won't hear clapping and yapping and rah-rah, and it ain't affecting you when you in this live. Ain't no way. It ain't no way. It ain't no way. See, I ain't finna argue with your kids. I ain't finna do none of that. Let your lawyer daughter live in peace. Damn, don't fuck her damn career up for this shit, for this app shit. Because you're going to run across the wrong motherfucker and it can be ended. It can. Because she a lawyer. She a person. She a public figure, as you would say. She has no business being in here or talking to people crazy about, even regardless of what they said about your son. See, it would be a problem if you didn't say nothing back about other people's kids, but you have said, you said some real crucial shit just last night. And I know what your rebuttal gonna be, but they talk about my grandkids and this and this and that. But baby, I done seen you yap off and nobody ain't even said nothing about they ain't even said shit about your kids, but you yapping about theirs, so they came back and they clapped back at you. What a mother is supposed to do, that's a mother instinct. You think somebody say something about mine, I ain't gonna say nothing back to you. Shit me, like as Rita say, you fucking shit me. You shit me. See, some of them clapbacks be valid, baby. Be valid. Hold on, I gotta take me a little smoke break. I'm finna turn the camera this way. I don't care about nothing. I ain't ashamed of none in my house, none of that. Because I live how I live. Everybody live different. Everybody go through different trials and tribulations, baby. You not no better than nobody else. But as soon as they get to clapping on your house and your yard and all this and that, now you weren't saying that at first. Well, y'all, it's things that I need to work on and this and that. You don't come off at people like that. You come off to people like you the shit, you the goddess. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody above you. Everybody is beneath you, like you on a throne or something. Ain't nobody finna bow down to you. Fuck wrong with you? Shit, you could be the goat. Shit, they goats too. Fuck. Do I like when they talk about your son? Nope. But I don't like when you talk about their kids either. Shit, these kids shouldn't. And I've been saying this. And I ain't saying this just because somebody said it. If you go look at my motherfucking lives, I've been screaming this shit. Leave the kids out. The adult kids and the younger, mainly the younger kids. Fuck wrong with you? You tripping. Calling people kids stupid and dumb and shit. And that's why they do you like that, boo. I'm just being honest. Like, change that shit up. You gonna do all that? You should go on and take that shit to the sister circle. Well, can't nobody hear it, but what you got leaks in that motherfucker too. Straight up. Shit, and I got a lot of people in your squad from Cincinnati. I bet you they ain't gonna say I'm no slouch. They're the ones that know me. They gonna say she ain't no joke. She about her business. We all about our business. You is not the only one in the world that's about your motherfucking business. There's a lot of women down here that's bosses. We all bosses out this motherfucker. Fuck wrong with you? Until you get that through your thick ass head, motherfucker gonna keep doing skits about your ass. They're gonna keep talking about you. They're gonna keep talking about your DC son. They're gonna keep calling your other baby, which I don't agree with the shit. But why should you be clapping back then? If you want to be real innocent in a situation, why are you clapping back in that manner? You said your daughter said if you walk to the store and bums talking shit, would you respond? You know what? I slapped the shit out that motherfucking bum. That's what I would do. Because you talking shit, you don't know what you're talking about or who you talking about. So you basically saying we all bums on here. Baby, look, some of us were the finest. Man, I ain't even got to say what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I just want you to know we rock Dooney and Burks and all that top-notch shit. Like, you know, I ain't never been no bum, and I'm quite sure I ain't never seen none of them ladies be bums on the social media. Everybody got their own preference of how they dress. Shit, you ain't no motherfucking Hollywood dresser. But you sit here and call people bums and shit. Fuck wrong with you? You done lost your motherfucking rabbit ass motherfucking man. Straight up. This social media stuff is really getting to you. You don't have no control over nobody's life. You sat there and you talked about that baby Rainy like a fucking dog. That baby she ain't even up to age to even try to have no damn sex, but you done put all type of sex acts on that baby. And that shit was burning smoke out my ass. Because I love kids, for real. And I could never take it out on somebody's child. I will be direct with the parent. I ain't transparent because you ain't finna see through me. God damn it. I'm hard to figure out. Because I'm fair. We're square. We're all squares at, baby. That's disrespectful on so many levels. That's not ladylike at all, man. For real. It's not. Can this shit stop? Yep. Do you want it to? Nope. Seem like the other ladies, they willing to just let that shit be and go on about their business. Not only that, you know, they beefing with other people or whatever, and you pulling the people that they beefing with on your team instead of trying to be the mediator. Like, yeah, let that shit go. We all got kids. We all got shit to do out here. No. You joining in. It's people that's younger than you that's beefing with them girls. Motherfucking girls ain't no fucking men. How you think they feel? You keep talking about they a man. They hiding they Adam's apple. None of them are ugly. Not near one of them women that you said was ugly. Ain't none of them color purple ugly. You show is ugly. No, they not. No, the fuck they not. They know they ain't ugly. But just to let you have it, oh, they let you have it. Yeah, they do. And what do you expect them to do? You call Latrice all kind of creatures and all type of other one shit. But when that lady put her makeup and shit on, she like a fucking she looks like a superstar. And let me tell you another motherfucking thing. You call her bums and shit. My daughter got the same traits, and it burns a hole in my ass. My daughter don't care about her hair being done all the fucking time. You know what my daughter told me? Because I used to be mad at motherfucker like, why you keep walking around? Do something to your head. You girl, you my you know, I don't want her to be outside like, girl, you my motherfucking child. I don't want to catch you outside like that. I used to be like, do something to your motherfucking head. But guess what my baby said? Mama, my ass clean. And it was. So I be trying to figure out how can you live in somebody else's house and tell them they stink, they house dirty. So you mean tell me you a motherfucking fly on the wall and you can watch everybody moves in the house? See, I wouldn't even say nothing to you if I didn't have a run-in with your ass, 2 years ago? And I let that shit go because I really could have ripped your asshole out, but I didn't. I walked away like a young lady. I let you have the flow. But baby, you done had the flow too motherfucking long. And you know, the flow, a big ass hole about to cave in that motherfucking flow with the shit you out here putting out here on this internet. And I'm not saying it's wrong and it ain't right, but it's valid for them, for people to come back and clap at your ass because you set yourself up for that. You keep talking about this just the internet. It ain't no robots on this motherfucker. Everybody on this internet is human. Last time I checked. You should be in that sister circle if you're going to talk all that one fucking rah-rah shit and think people supposed to just say, oh, that's Roz. Nah. And we just us. And they clapbacks be valid than a motherfucker. I'm telling y'all should be valid. I can't name one situation where somebody did something to you, Roslyn, and they was wrong. It's either you put your fast in it, you send a subliminal ass motherfucking threats and all that one type shit, putting us down, belittling people, saying that you better. So you better than every human in this world. That's what you putting off into this internet. And then you'll come back and say you're not doing that, but you are. Baby girl, you is. And your shit ain't valid. You starting shit. Your child is the only child on here that's arguing with fully grown women, though. I honestly can say that. None of our kids are jumping on here. I ain't told my daughter shit. Because I don't want my daughter on here. This is my shit. And whatever beef that come my way on here, I can handle that shit. You could best believe that. It may not be how you want me to handle it, but I can handle my shit and come out on top. But I think that it's real, very disrespectful on so many levels. Like, y'all for real, like, on God. It's disrespectful. And I can see people not want to even bring your deceased son in it. But you force people. You talked about Latrice, deceased baby. You remember when she had that little box up on her mantelpiece thing, and one time she was doing a live, and her and all the kids, and this one Courtney and all of them was there with her, and they got I think it was the baby birthday or something like that, and they were celebrating that shit. You went the fuck in on that lady. And at this time, nobody wasn't even talking about your son. See, my man like a motherfucking elephant. You went the fuck in on that lady. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You did. You got cool with Coco when he broke up with that lady. See, you see where I'm going at with this shit? Everybody that really hates that lady, you try to go clean to them. And that's not right. You know what? She is a strong individual. I'm a Virgo too. My birthday was 8/30. God damn it. And I don't believe in that fuck shit. Do I believe, man, defending yourself? Yes. But the mask that you put for people and the malice and the crooked shit, how you try to go get cool with people. I said that. I said that then. When you got cool with her dude after he left her. You seen the open door. You knew you didn't like Lele for real. You couldn't stand fucking Lele. For whatever reasons. See, you could say, oh, you my girl and I love you. See, I see through motherfuckers. I study people. I study myself. When I'm wrong, I check the fuck out myself. Can't nobody check me no better than I check my motherfucking self. Nobody. 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 You can't check yourself though. You can't even go back. It's everybody. You pointing fingers at everybody. It's everybody's fault but your fucking fault. You try to get cool with DJ. Shit didn't work. I said that shit wasn't gonna work. I said that shit wasn't gonna work with you and Tanya. I said that shit wasn't gonna work with you and Rita. I said that shit wasn't gonna work when you tried to go back and get cool or have it happen between you and Miss Chase. Because I felt your energy. I was kind of iffy, you know, because I don't really know them. But I had motherfucking run in with your motherfucking, you run your mouth like a motherfucking Duracell battery. And at times it don't make no sense. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make no motherfucking sense to me. Straight up. Straight up. I ain't never finna be on here belittling, and I hate that shit. Just sit there and keep talking a woman down. You don't know what women go through. We know you going through something that you're covering up. That maybe you need to go deep inside and fix that shit. Fix it. I fix me. You fixable. That's only if you want to fix yourself and to any other female in the world. If you hurting, fix that shit, bruh. Fix it. Fix it. Because I am sick of seeing that shit. That's why I don't come on this motherfucking internet like that. I remember a time when I used to be talking about God when I had Real Talk No Lies. And you know how you nitpick Raj, you would come back and be like, I don't believe in God. But you calling on God like a motherfucker today. And these last days of time, I've been hearing you calling on him like a motherfucker. You hear me? Huh? Huh? Can you feel me? Because I'm sick of it. You ain't no better than nobody. Ain't none of us better than nobody. We all out here living. Can people live their life like how you say you want to be at peace? Well, what you think Latrice and Latanya and Chase or any other, or Sharita or anybody, how you think they feel? They want to be at peace too. Mainly these kids. Like, I'm literally like disgusted with your ass as you being a woman. And I ain't talking to your kids. Talking to you. Because you the parent. I don't talk to other people's kids. I don't disrespect other people's kids. I don't want to. But if I got to, goddamn it, if they put themselves in that position, then that's how it's going to be. But today, I'm talking to you. What gives you the right? I want to know what gives you the right. You don't even have a reason. You know, your reason is, I'm never going to stop, and I'm going to keep going. And guess what God said? And they're going to keep humiliating you. Because you ain't the Lord. And I'm sorry, but I get real aggravated, like, because I don't see how you so damn comfortable to sit on this app and then say, and like I'm going to keep saying, it's not right for people to talk about your deceased son, but it ain't right for you because your mouth reckless, baby. But there's some of us out here that's a little bit more reckless, so a little bit more reckless, sir. Yeah. And when you're forced to use, you know, words and fight with words, then that's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's so many women in this world. They are humiliated by you. Not me. Shit. You know I ain't. You remember? On Facebook? Huh? Huh? But I said, Pam, chill. Chill. She ain't even worth it. Like you call her small change, you small change to me. I can wipe my ass with a $300 bill and all that one shit. Oh wow, and you wasting money wiping your ass with shit, huh? Is that sophisticated? Is that supposed to be polished, huh? Is that supposed to be with finesse? That's trashy. It's bullshit. It's shitty. There's real live females out here that's really eating. Got long money. However your money is, I don't know how it is, but how you make it seem like you make it seem like you's a millionaire. You got more money than anybody. You got more money than the motherfucking president of Federal Reserve. That's how you putting it out here. But then you get mad at people when they was talking about your baby. She was coughing like a motherfucker in their car. Be quiet. What is wrong with you? Instead of you telling the laugh. See, this is what I'm talking about. How you be, you contradict yourself, and you did Kwani them like that. You did Muffin them like them, trying to tell them, giving them a list of what they should do in their household with their mans and their kids and shit. And that's how that shit got started between me and you. Because I was like, if you gonna give some females that's younger than you advice, come about it with a different finesse than what you coming about it with. And it went up top with me and you from there. And it could stay there. It could stay there. As long as you stay over there, don't give me no attention. I don't want your motherfucking attention. I want you to hear what the fuck I'm saying, though. Everything that I done seen you do is evil. It's devilish. You say you one way, but you show me another, baby, with your actions. And if I could see it, a lot of people of the world see that shit. They just ain't gonna say it to you, but I will, because I'm tired. I will. I'm tired. I'm tired of you. No, I don't want you to go away. But I would think, I'm 53, you around my age somewhere, you in your 50s, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I would expect for you to act in a different manner, though, than to be acting like a young girl, a little young girl. That's your mentality. You say Rita mentality. How you know how the fuck they living? And so what if she told you, say I don't live in a barn? Why it's coming out now? You kept the secret when y'all was cool, when y'all was fucking, that tree shit. I can just go on and on all day about shit that I see you do. That you contradict yourself on. That you lied about. You lied about. That's how much of a less of a woman I think the fuck you is, because you sat there and lied and said, I wasn't talking about her gaps in her teeth. But these gaps right here come from down south. They ain't sticking out my mouth either. You would really have to be all up in my mouth to try to see that I got them down south gaps, baby. Yeah. But I ain't got no problem with getting no nigga, though. I'm well respected up here by the niggas. I don't got nobody getting on this internet calling me out my name. None of that. See, when shit be valid, there is no denying it. You can deny it. You know how many motherfucking liars out here it is of the world that lie about their life and say, oh no, that's not me. I don't live like that. Cut it out. Some of us see straight through y'all asses. Like me, I'm not fucking with you. No, I'm not fucking with you. I don't want to ever fuck with you. You ain't got to give me no attention either. But I ain't got to keep listening and that's another motherfucking thing. What you mean? Hold on. That's that 50-year-old in you get hot and shit when you my blood pumping. Cause I don't like that fuck shit you do. I'm not telling you to not respond to people, but I see you starting this shit though. You getting cool with motherfuckers, and then when you have no more usage for them, and you think that's so uppity, I have no more usage for them. It's time for them to go and all that, and all that dumb shit. You think people supposed to let you talk and do what the fuck you want to do to them? No, they not. They shit valid. And we're gonna talk about validation, you know what I'm saying, in these circumstances right here. And a lot of their clapbacks are valid. That's another thing that kills me with you. If they don't like it, they don't have to come over here. I don't watch them. Well, how the fuck you know word for word what the fuck they be saying? Just like you gonna know word for word what the fuck I said on this one right here. How the fuck if you ain't listening to somebody, which will be a lie? It's okay to watch us. We watch you. I sure do tap in to see what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I be tapping in to see if you done changed your content. It's getting nowhere. You're gonna stay stuck on that lady, and people gonna keep and not just her, but you mainly be on Miss Allen. You mainly, that's your main target. You know, and I got so much shit to say that it just be running through my mind when I see you do it. I be like, that she go starting shit. Just like you keep calling Tanya the fucking do girl. How the fuck she a do girl? They both got houses. They both ownerships of their houses. They both got their own money. With damn what the fuck was going on when they clicked up on here or whatever else. That ain't what the fuck they got to do with you. What part? Where you play it? Where your role come in at? They handle that shit. But that's a perfect example of me, you know, saying like how you keep trying to keep other people fueling this shit. Them two women, they done left each other the fuck alone. They ain't saying shit about each other. You fell out with B. You fell out with a lot of people though. But you ain't the problem and you not bothering nobody. Huh? You know, when I was a kid, and I noticed a child that keep going from this child to that child to that child to that child, fighting with every goddamn body. I wasn't fucking with them kids. I was grown when I was a kid. My mentality was shit to play with. That's why I'm so serious now. You know what I'm saying? But I do have fun. I have a lot of fun. I'm a silly person, all that shit. But right now, this ain't the time to be silly right now. Because I'm trying to give you some pointers of what the fuck you be doing. You know, since you can tell everybody else what the fuck they be doing, what you be doing. You tell them, can you talk about what's going on in your house? Can you talk about what the fuck you be doing to females on this internet and men and whoever else that you think that you can use? If they don't have an advantage for you to use them for any information or to be negative or be on that rah fuck shit with you, then you have no use for them. And that's not good. That's not good, Popo. It's not. See, I promise on Jesus, I ain't going back and forth with you. My swag so strong. Just me getting on here talking about different topics is gonna bother your ass. Period. You know, I ain't going around no corners. I can call your names up shit. Maybe you two need to know who got their foot in the majority of this motherfucking rah shit that's going on this internet, and it shouldn't be going on. Everybody boring but you. You popping, right? They popping too. In their own way. Everybody popping in their own way. I don't have that mentality. I'm popping. People tell me that shit. I don't have that mentality. I don't think I'm better. I'm not better than nobody. The shit I walked through, a lot of women probably couldn't even walk through it. Seriously. You know. It's called learning as you grow. Maturing as you grow. We have grandkids. They have grandkids. Nobody wants to be on here going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Some women don't like that shit. Some women do. And in my case, I'm gonna say, you know, what I see and what I hear, you like it. And then you want pity. You want empathy. Well, have some empathy for other women of the world too. Have some empathy for their kids. And then maybe they will have some empathy for your child or your kids. I'm never finna talk about your kids, you know, ever. Unless I'm violated. So what I'm talking about you? You talking about other people mamas? So you can talk about everybody else mamas and nobody can come back and be valid with a rebuttal with you? No, that's not how it works. You want respect, you gotta give it. I've watched you too many times, ma'am. And I'm like, she always talking about she don't bother nobody, this, and that. You done wish death on, man, you did Miss Carver and Latrice terrible. And Coco. Lay them. Tanya, Chase. Like I said, Miss Mill just came. I just started, you know, because one of my supporters was like, check so and so now, you know, because sometimes, you know, it's some good supporters out here and they be like, shit, I know you don't, you know, be out through the internet, but check this person out or check that person out. You know what I used to tell them? Like, nah, I ain't finna fuck with them females. I look at it, but I ain't finna say shit on their platforms. Because it's the mutual respect, whether if I don't agree with what the fuck they talking about or not. I'm just now coming in, so I don't know what's going on. But I can speak on this shit. Because you disrespected me too. Let's be clear with that shit. And I fucking walked away from your ass. I promise on Jesus. Y'all go back in my I don't know which videos it is or whatever, but I called your name out a couple of times, not because I was picking with your ass. Because you had already rubbed me the wrong way the first motherfucking time. And then I keep getting on here hearing you arguing with this female, that female, wishing death on them. Then when they wish the death back on you or tell you sickly and all that one shit, then they wrong. No, that shit was valid. I be the judge. Ordering a fucking court. I be the judge. They shit was valid for coming back at you like they did. I ain't on here talking about I'm better than you and I live better than you. Girl, you can't compare your life with the next queen life. Who don't got peace in their house? Every time I'm on my lives, it's crystal clear in here, and it's a child in here. That's another thing. Y'all hear my grandbaby? But I got a kid here too. She 15. And I ain't worried about no motherfucking CPS or no motherfucker coming up in this joint. Because best believe they already know. I'm going to tell them up top. I'm recording their ass, all that shit. And I'm going to show you how the fuck I talk to them. You feel me? But see, in a minute, they about to change all of that. I'm just throwing that in. Where people got to start giving their names and who they is instead of calling anonymously. They working on changing that shit. And it's going to change. But back to you. You is a piece of work. You really are. You're a piece of work. You really is. You is. You say, we want you to respond back to us, right? Well, what you want Latrice to do? What do you want Tanya to do? What do you want Sharita to do? What do you want Chase to do? What do you want Miss Carver to do? And Miss V and whoever else, huh? What do you want them to do? Just let you mentally think you running over them? Who the fuck gonna let another grown woman run over them? And they about their business. See, the only thing some of y'all queens making mistakes with is, and I have to tell myself that too, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all some game. Stop talking about, if they say they're gonna come, let them come, baby. See, a quiet motherfucker, they don't know what you got waiting on them. Quit telling them anything. Quit threats, sending the indirect threats, the little subliminal threats, all that. Stop it, y'all. Cut it out. Because you incriminating yourself. I know some of y'all be so mad. I've been there too. But what I'm saying is, we got to think sometime when we real angry and we boiling, because I done been there, baby, because baby, I got some words in me too. But I got control of that shit. You feel me? I got control. That's why I felt like I didn't fall out because I'm scared to go live. I didn't want to talk to the public. I'm a people person in my hometown. So I ain't scared to get on here and be a people person to the world. Because when I step outside, I'm stepping into the real public. And I know I'm a people's person because people gravitate to me. I don't go outside fucking when people, hey, they come fucks with this energy. I'm just disappointed, disgusted with you, man. Seriously. And I don't fucking hate you. But I'm disgusted with how you get on here. It's valid on your end where you don't want nobody talking about your deceased son or your kids. But it's also valid with them retaliating because you talking what you don't want them to do to you, you doing it back to them. And that's a perfect example of hurt people hurt other people. I ain't hurt. I ain't trying to hurt you. I'm trying to just tell you, like, just consider that shit. Leave everybody alone. Do your own commentary. You say you finna do another page. I don't know what that's gonna solve. Because if you ain't ready to change within, you ain't gonna change. You're just gonna be building another page to be messy on. What you call polished and finesse. But I call it bullshit. I call it little girl shit. Grown women do grown things. Grown women think grown. Grown women don't have a childish mentality. That's how I feel. What I feel is facts. There's a lot of people I didn't overlook and could have smacked the dog shit out of their ass. You see what I'm saying? But it was, do I gravitate to my energy and pay attention to how I respond to an ignorant motherfucker? Yeah, I do that a lot. It was hard work because I used to put my hand on people, but I had to also train myself like, Pam, fuck that shit. Some people like pain. Some people like drama. Some people like to be confrontational, constantly arguing all the time. If they ain't arguing, they ain't human. That's inhuman to me. It's inhuman. You fucking disturbing my damn peace. The problems that I had, I already walked through that shit. I don't have no problems. I don't care about nobody pulling up no records. I bet not never in my motherfucking life see nothing to me up. I ain't posting nobody pictures up. Don't put no addresses up of me, my social, none of that. If people really know the right measures to take, that is illegal. Some people ain't got the time to educate themselves, and then some people do. Because you could bet your bottom motherfucking dollar that I'm going to go to every extreme to come for your ass if my shit on here and I didn't put it up here, whether it's public or not, and what you're using it for. You say people know your address. You gave up people addresses and shit too. I just seen the one little live. I had to cut the shit out because you talking about you went. These are the. I'm not. I'm just using this shit as an example of how you nitpick with people. You fell out with that lady Chase. Y'all supposed to be in New York enjoying y'allself. Y'all didn't have to make no present to say. Now, what if something really bad would have happened? What you was gonna tell the police? When you already on the live incriminating your motherfucking self. See, that's what I'm saying. You call people stupid. I said, you call people stupid. Hold up, 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 hold up. I said you call people stupid, and you on here with your gang, acting like you a real live gangster, calling out, talking about where y'all at when y'all should have just been enjoying y'all trip and leaving that damn lady alone because you went to her state. And people that did it to you too, they was wrong too. But it's the circumstances of why it even went there. Everybody's a liar but you. But I can tell you this. You told that bald face ass lie and said you weren't talking about me in that motherfucker sister circle. And you was. I got that shit on my phone. I saved it for life. I got messages with people telling me shit about you. But I didn't come and make content off of that shit. I left it in my phone where the fuck it's gonna be at for life. Till I ain't got no phone no more. I just think it's a fucking shame. I do. And I'm not saying it to talk you down. Like I said, ain't nobody trying to take away from you that you a good person. You might be a good person, but on here you ain't. On here you're not. And some of them not either. But why are they that way? Sometimes, people say pull people out of character. No, you ain't pulling a motherfucker out of character. They in defense mode, baby. And everybody got the divine right to protect themselves and their family. I have the divine right. We all got the divine right to stand 10 toes down when you coming up against evildoers. I promise on Jesus, I heard you say you don't believe in God. I used to talk about God and stuff. Yeah, I used to cuss. I don't cuss. That's so unladylike. I remember them lives in my motherfucker, that shit, because I knew you was lying. I said sooner or later, something gonna happen where she gonna use some cuss words. See, that's what I hate, about black people with the cuss words. That's all we grew up, our grandmas, our uncles. It's only a small section of parents that probably really didn't use profanity. But predominantly the black people, how we was raised, we heard cuss words. Cuss words it's not bad. It ain't good either. That's why they call cuss words, because a motherfucker checking the shit out of you. They letting you have it. With black people, sometimes that's all they understand is cuss words. But that's why I said you contradict yourself so motherfucking much. You was talking me down like a motherfucker. Teresa, whoever else that was, when they was doing their lives cussing or whatever. I don't cuss. And I know a lot of people remember what the fuck I'm talking about, because I used to be sitting there watching like, yeah, bitch, you use cuss words too. That's what I said when you was on there trying to belittle motherfuckers about using cuss words. Just because a person uses cuss words don't mean they're a bad person. Okay, now what you got to say about you using all these cuss words and these filthy words that you using? But you the same person that used to do them lives, and a lot of your lives you done took down. Mm-hmm. A lot of them you have. Or you, like you said, you hid it, you put it on private. You know what I'm saying? But even if you delete some shit, or even if you posting our pictures over in your sister circle, you still can get in trouble. See, I think you think that's educated and smart to have your own squad or whatever. And I don't disrespect none of y'all in the squad, so don't fuck with me. Because I'm talking to Roz, because she the ringleader. And she should have better control of that fucking squad. The squad is only doing what she leading. She leading by example by being negative, talking about people, talking about our hair, talking about our teeth, talking about how we look. But we ain't ugly, though. We ain't ugly. And I don't knock nobody that wear makeup, because like I said, I've seen some women with their face beat, real live beat. Like when Latrice get her shit beat, oh, she pretty in the motherfucker. No homo. But you can't even get that lady her motherfucking props. Because she got little ass and little hips. Females have them type of problems when they shapely. When we shapely and we got them shapes and shit like that. I never heard that lady get on here and say that she was pretty. She even said she feel like she ugly. I don't care. I know I'm ugly. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Latrice. No, you're not. On God. No clout. No nothing. Just game. No, you're not. I don't give a fuck about this motherfucking channel growing up. Y'all could tell. Y'all should know, because I be gone for months. I don't be gone for a day or two. I get out. I jump off. I jump off because I know what type. How to sit and just keep listening to certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Indirect. When you indirect and shit, it can go wrong a million ways, baby. When you indirecting. See, that's why I'm coming direct, and I'm calling fucking your name, ma'am. Roz. I'm calling your name. And I'm not calling you to argue and beef with you. I'm calling you to give you some pointers of how you looking out here. Fuck what you saying out your mouth, your actions. What you out here producing. It ain't looking good, boo. It's only looking good because the people, yeah, okay, that's another thing. Your people can ride with you. And them girls, people can ride with them too. But here it is to come back to you, the ringleader. And if you is supposed to be sisterly acting and sisterly love, it should be spread to them, even if they is coming to you on some negative shit. You don't know how to turn things around and make it positive? Huh? Because that's what I do. Because I don't want to even feed into that bullshit. Whether it's somebody in your ear, putting shit in your ear to make you come out here and do your lives. But I don't really think it's part of the problem, but you're the ringleader of the fucking problem. Shit, you can be a go to shit starting. Yeah, you can be the go to that. I give you that. You is the fucking goat. You the fucking goat of a shit starter. The greatest of all time. Shit starter. And then throw rocks and hide your hand and say you don't bother nobody. You can't say shit about me. I ain't arguing with nobody on here but you. And I said a couple of things to Latrice, but I never said anything to her about her kids. I was telling her, don't even discuss that shit on here. I was getting mad. I went in her inbox and I went in Courtney's. And I told them both, that ain't what y'all should be doing. Handle that shit off the internet on Jesus. And I left it alone. Like I told her, you remember when I told her, she was like, man, you need to pray. But guess what? That lady didn't change, though. She done fell the fuck back. Now I'm telling you, motherfucker, since we the bums of the world, the bum of the world, one of the bums of the world are telling you, tighten up. Tighten that shit up, bro. Tighten up. I ain't finna argue with you like no little girl. Because I ain't no fucking little girl. When I was a little girl, I was grown mentally. Not having sex, not doing none of that. How can you tell people who've been touched, who've been sucking wee and all that one type stuff, but you loving, you compassion? How? How? I feel like if you wasn't talking to them like that, they wouldn't clap back at you like that. I don't see them women as them type women, and I don't watch them too, but I don't watch them as much as I watched your motherfucking ass, because you sat there and you talked about me 2 years ago in that fucking sister circle, and I'm gonna tell you that motherfucking sister circle gonna be the motherfucking biggest karma of all for you. Sharita ain't your motherfucking karma. That circle shit, that's gonna be the downfall of how you handling that shit, you running that shit. You over there talking about everybody else, and then you come back over here showing the fuck out like you shitting on us, and you ain't shitting on us. You basically incriminating your motherfucking self. You know, it's how people handle things with what you doing. The same way you want Sharita to go to jail and whatever else, that shit can happen to you too, because you ain't no motherfucking saint. That ain't none of our business what the fuck she did. She got to go to court and whatever else for that shit. Only her. When Miss Carver's husband was going through that shit, you told people not to give that lady no damn money. Huh? And they say you took Christmas money, which I remember you collected money on that too, telling them like they gotta have their $30. Yeah. I remember. That's how long I've been in this shit. That's how long I've been watching this shit. If I'm speaking on, I'm blinking on it. Yeah. Seen it. Heard it. But you don't do shit wrong. But you worrying about what everybody else doing in their household with their kids, whether they fucking can't nobody get no money on here but you. Everybody's a scammer. And I remember that with that Christmas shit. One time you said you was gonna give out one amount, then you came back and you changed it, then you changed it again, and then when it was time for you to get the money went down again. Am I right or I'm fucking wrong? But everybody's a liar. They're a thief. What are you? No matter how you got it, it wasn't right. As what I seen and what the people say. We the people. See, we watching, we listening. We on the outside looking in. You can say whatever you want to, but it don't look that way. Whether if you didn't scam them people or not, that's what it sounded like, and that's what it looked like. Order in the court, that's what it looked like. You can't be out here fucking talking people down and you the biggest crook of them all. Biggest fucking liar of them all. You fucking lied. And you were talking about me. And I know every time I hear a female say, you putting them in the sister circle. Hell, like I said, when that shit was going on with me and you, I talked to a couple of people from Cincinnati that's in your sister circle. One of them said they just there for entertaining, but they ready to go. Because every time they over there, that's all you do is talk about people. And this is somebody that's in your fucking sister circle that told me this shit 2 years ago, and I believe it because it's valid. It keep continuously going on with different females talking about you don't put them in a sister circle. You over there talking about them bad and this and that. Well, why the fuck you can't go over there and talk all your shit that you talk over there about us being bums and our kids? Not mine. You ain't finna, because I ain't finna do yours. Don't ever in your fucking life say anything about mine. You don't know shit. Don't speculate. Don't do nothing. I ain't finna speculate with yours either. But you do be over in that sister circle gonna cause you a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Let me tell y'all supporters something. Not only can she get in trouble, but y'all need to watch how y'all responding with the bullshit. That's with anybody bullshit. and they over there and they when you typing your typos and shit. You can get in trouble too. It ain't just got to be the content creator. Especially if you inducing, you inciting fucking drama, any type of bullying, confliction, depression, anxiety. Y'all can get in trouble for that shit. Educate yourself. It's just, it ain't happening because certain people ain't taking no measures because they probably don't know what to do. But that shit can be stopped. It can. Keep that shit over there. How is it a private group and shit keep leaking out? Then you so bold to say, I got her over there, just like you talk about that baby male. Like, I don't know none of them, but I done tapped in they shit. Show the fuck did. They not ugly though. You worried about if they got kids or not. That's what the point I was talking about when I said my grandbaby and then she quiet as a fucking whistle. How you know who got kids and what they got? You don't even know them. That's all speculation. You don't know them. How you know she got a wee-wee and some balls? Do you really know that for factual? Huh? But you calling her a boy? And I'm gonna tell you something else about that baby that I seen when y'all fell out again and they was trying to tell you it wasn't like that and you still ran with that shit. That's because y'all she wanted that. That was her scapegoat to get it jumping with y'all. She was looking for a reason. Even after they tried to be women and tell you taking it the wrong way. I got off of that shit then. I said, I can't watch this shit. Because this lady looking for, she always looking for trouble. Everybody wrong but you. And I seen and heard that shit my motherfucker self. And you went and you just lost it on that girl mail. When they told you it wasn't like that. That's because you wanted to do that. You was waiting on a reason to be scared to get whatever back off of Chase when she said she was going to something pertaining to getting your son out the grave and do something. It was a minute ago. You held that in your heart. And because she was cool with her, that was your scapegoat to start some shit with that motherfucking lady. And she really wasn't even really interacting with you. She was just only supporting, what Chase was doing, like the Rod Squad. You know what I'm saying? So you say they wanted your subscribers. So what the fuck did you go over there with them for? What you wanted from them? I'm waiting on all the questions that I asked you today. See, and I'm not going to be the type, because I know how you is. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to do. You're going to get on here. You're going to talk your shit. You're going to talk your shit. You're going to talk your shit. And guess what? And I'm going to keep coming with questions, goddammit. I'm going to keep coming with questions, goddammit. Because I can. Because I can. I rock alone for real. I might speak up for people. That's what I do in my city too. But I ain't trying to be cool with nobody. Because I'm cool with myself. I'm my own motherfucking friend. You feel me? I'm the best motherfucking friend that I can have right about now. Me and him, and from all this fuck shit I've seen on this internet, I'm my best motherfucking friend, baby. Yeah. Yes, I is. Yeah. You can call me ugly, whatever else. I know who the fuck I am. I don't have no problem with white, black, yellow, Mexican. I don't have no problem with niggas hollering at me. I don't want no female to holler at me. That's another thing. Who in the fuck want to eat some panties if they ain't fucking into women? You always talking about somebody want to eat your ass and eat your panties and all that one shit. No, they don't. I know the fuck I don't even like women, but I'm not against gay people. That's another thing. You talk like you got hatred for the gay community and shit. They human too. They ain't trying to fuck with you. So it's just so many things that you get on this motherfucker and do. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, she is a fucking disgust of women. You's a fucking lowball. when it come to being a queen out this motherfucker. I ain't say you wasn't a queen. I said you disgust motherfuckers with the bullshit. For how you say that you is, I would respect. I would expect a different collaborative conversation coming from you, baby. Yeah. Not all this quickly clack shit you doing. And then you expect nobody not to say nothing back to you. See, I was the bigger and better person. I could have went there with you. I could have dug in your ass. That was my invitation to fucking really argue with you, but I didn't. I walked away from her ass. I went in, everybody that's on my Facebook page, when that Real Talk No Lies, when I had it over there, and I still got 3 other blog pages over there, and I'm going back when I'm ready. When you was arguing with me, you weren't arguing, you was secretly arguing with me, and you had your fucking rock, and I was wearing them bitches out, they know. I ain't give a fuck if I got blocked over there or not, because y'all was coming to validate me, and I seen you as a fucking bully. Then. Bullies always swear up and down they ain't a bully, but you are. You are. It's all shape forms of bullying, and we ain't talking about in the physical, we talking about mentally. You are a fucking bully, bruh. And you the worstest type bully. You's a low-key type bully. By trying to low grade a queen out here. You ain't no better than the next motherfucker. We all got a nice clean house. And for the ones that don't shit, they might be going through some shit. You are like you ain't never had no depressed moment. That's how you act, but then you will get on here and contradict yourself and say you had your moments. So it's okay for you to snap out. So what the fuck you think they do when you keep fucking with them? Oh, I'm sorry, I just snapped out. Okay, and they sorry too, and they just snap back. Quit making excuses for your actions, ma'am. If you're going to come out here raw, come raw. You can't be raw and soft, baby. You can't contradict yourself. You can't. And Trish, you doing a damn good job. Keep ignoring her ass. Because I'm going to ignore her after the day. I'm just saying I'm just getting tired of that shit. You in class? Can you hear me? I'm too loud. Yeah, because I could take my phone and because my baby go to homeschool. You know what I'm saying? And she's 15. What, baby?
There's a kid. He was like calling for worthless and stuff.
He was doing what?
He was calling the kids worthless and stuff.
Worthless. But that's what I tell you all the time. It's their home, their upbringing. It's what they hear at home. Somebody probably, one of his parents probably told him, or somebody in his family, or somebody told him in his circle that he was worthless. So he feel like it's okay to gravitate that onto somebody else. You know, don't feed into that shit, right? We don't get down like that, bro. Y'all ended the class. So what y'all doing now? Y'all work just on the computer?
No, I gotta wait. So class starts at I think it starts at a different time. It starts at 9:15. So I know
she told me y'all start at different times. Y'all really don't have a. That's why y'all get that schedule. Y'all pull y'all schedule up to see what time y'all supposed to log on to school. But go ahead.
So we get like 5-minute breaks in between each class.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what you want now? Well, let me know if I'm too loud, but I know you got your door shut. But I'm just, you know how I am when I keep seeing stuff. I just got to speak on it. Huh? You logged off? Oh, your mic is off. Good. Well, if you turn your mic on, just come and give me the clue, and I could take my computer in my room. Even what?
I said, even then they couldn't hear you.
Let me put my money together. This thing is bad. Like, it's all bad. And you think nobody ain't supposed to say nothing about that shit? You been doing this shit too long, man. With that sister circle bullshit, bro. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go to get my grandbaby her snacks and shit. So. You cannot tell another woman how they live if you ain't been there with them. You don't know how much money people touch. You know. You tell them just like you people say you don't got no job. You tell people they ain't got no, they ain't got no businesses and shit. How do you know this shit? You don't know this shit. Oh, some more money right here. Hold on, yeah. Oh no. You don't know that. Everybody's poor but you. In your mind. Shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't no real woman, grown woman, that's out here established, taking care of their business, out here finna be just keep on talking about bragging and boasting about what they got. And your one supporter, you don't be catching on when they be telling you little shit. But as I kept replaying that live back last night, you know, because I really was trying to make sure, like, you don't want to be wrong when you say things to people. I'm not wrong. I'm not. I'm not even disrespecting you. I'm not calling you a bitch, a whore, ugly, monkey face, none of that shit. I'm not. I'm not. Cause you cute in your own way too. But your insides and how your words and how you express things, and it shouldn't have nothing to do with uh, your deceased son or what people say about your deceased son, because you have said some real cruel and crucial ass shit back to about other people, deceased family members as well. Like, I just can't. I don't have no pity for either side for that shit, because nobody should be talking about nobody deceased family members or living kids. It's not okay to talk about people, kids that still living either. It's all the same. It's even worse when you disrespect the dead. You know, it's just a lot of stuff that I seen you do, Miss Ma'am. Like, and that circle, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna get you jammed up in some shit. It really is. Because I'm not even gonna say, you know, what the fuck I would do if somebody came and told me again that you got me over there, you know, over in your circle. Fuck what y'all talking about. All of y'all. If y'all talking negative on me or anybody else, fuck what you talking about. Because what you over there talking about ain't valid. It ain't putting no money in your motherfucking pocket. It may be putting money in your pocket because you on here being negative, and that's what your content about. But if you bark up the wrong tree, that shit can come to a halt too with the right people. I ain't worried about none of y'all playing with my pages or none of that shit ever again. Y'all will never be able to infiltrate me and make me think you Facebook or YouTube. They're gonna have to call a nigga if they want to monetize me ever again. Because it will not be through no emails or none of that fuck shit. I took that on the chin. It could have been you too. They had something to do with it. Because you couldn't take me. You couldn't take my mouth. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't take that I was telling the truth. That's what you couldn't take. Because I ain't messy. I ain't finna be messy. I'm not finna argue with near mother freaking female on here. I'm gonna say a couple of things to your ass, and I'm gonna ask you what you want to do. You want to put up or shut the fuck up? And when I say shut up, I mean shut the fuck up. Because I ain't finna stoop to your level. I ain't stoop to yours. I could have wore your ass out, Roz, when you put me in that sister circle. You was over there talking about my hair. Ain't shit wrong with my hair, girl. I keep my hair done. Bitch, I've been wearing my hair. Excuse me, Lord. I've been wearing my hair like this since I was like 14, baby. Then with the quick weaves and all that shit. And still have hair on my motherfucking head. It's how you take care of yourself. But for you to sit there and just talk about people over in that fucking sister circle, and not even on that sister circle, but on your regular platform, it's all bad. You ain't Billy Badass. Just like you say you ain't scared of nobody. Ain't nobody scared of your ass either. But don't nobody want to keep going back and forth with you. You keep arguing with a motherfucker, talking about their kids and shit, and you think they're not going to talk about you and your kids back? I said, I'm seeing all type of skits about when you had that baby, your grandbaby, and what you gave her, a cake popsicle or some shit. And I was watching that shit. I had to cut that shit out because I didn't like you talk about how Trees interact with her kids, but you was interacting with your grandbaby, telling her, girl, what's wrong with you? Be quiet and all. That's a kid. How'd you ask her what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, she really can tell you, she could just say she don't feel good or some shit like that, but she can't mentally really tell you what the fuck going on with her. You the damn adult. So that's why they making skits and shit about you like that too. That's another form of your contradiction that you do on here. And you keep talking about you trying to parent another parent. How the fuck you gonna parent another parent? And you did some fucked up shit on the live, because basically you were saying like shit to me and anybody else. Because if it was my grandbaby, I would have been like, yeah, I would set the fuck. You didn't have to end the live. You could have set the phone down, pulled over, and seen what the fuck was wrong with her instead of just driving and then give her that you give her that damn whatever you gave her. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying with this shit? What you trying to tell somebody else what they should do with their kids and shit? And you got them grandbabies, and then the other time when the little baby called the parents said they wanted to go home and stuff. These are the things that you putting out here. But you say people nitpicking with you, but you put it on the fucking media though, for them to see that shit. Everything ain't meant for everybody to see, baby. Because if you really don't want no drama or no ruckus about it, you wouldn't let it air. In my mind, you mentally was just zoned in with your live and said, shit, I'm going to deal with them when I get off the live. Nah, man, I'm going to sit this motherfucker down, tell y'all hold on for a minute. And if you don't want to hold on, oh, well, get gone. Get gone. I ain't going to hold you. I ain't going to hold you at all. But you say people picking with you. They're not picking with you. They just throwing back at you what you throw at other people. You know what I'm saying? It's a clapback. It ain't a fuck with you. It's a clapback. Because you contradicting yourself. Why didn't you pull over? Why you didn't sit your phone down? You keep asking Latrice and Tanya, and you could tell them they got dyke daughters and all that. That's none of your business either. And if Corey did put a motherfucker letter, that letter shit you talking about, that ain't got nothing to do with you. He shouldn't have put the motherfucker on the media. Hell, why he couldn't call his mama? She don't have to fucking respond to you or the world and tell the world what her rebuttal is about him writing that motherfucker letter. Only him and her know what the fuck going on. Whether you're on his side or her side. Best believe is always a true side. It's his side, her side, and the truth. But who is we to judge? You said so many judgments off on people. That's why judgment coming back at your ass. Yeah, I can talk about this shit. That ain't what my motherfucking videos about. I got 93 motherfucking videos, and you in a few of them motherfuckers. Yeah, you is. You is. And this is gonna be my last one about you. I'm just letting you know. You may have a lot of people fooled or whatever. You know what? You ain't got them motherfucking fools. Have you ever thought about it? For how your mentality is, motherfuckers act like they with you and everything, and they want to stay stuck in there because they want to see what the outcome gonna be with your ass. You ever thought about that, Slim? Like you told me, they love me. I'm a celebrity. Now you a celebrity, but it was a problem when motherfucker Tree said she was a comedian. But she's not a comedian. She's not funny. She's a bum. She's a tramp. What are you? The fuck? Keep on fucking trying to humiliate people. The best thing to do with your motherfucking ass is to y'all to ignore her motherfucking ass. Carry on with y'all commentary. Do what y'all do. Shit. Let her say what she gonna say. You know you can say what you want to say towards me, but baby mom, you know my clap back way more intelligent than yours will ever fucking be, baby. Shit. Tell me I don't call no names, but you won't hear wishing you, but it's okay to wish death on a motherfucker or talk about somebody deceased kids or they living kids. Make that shit make sense to me, because it don't. It ain't never gonna make no sense to me. Ever. That's going against the grain. I'm sick of hearing people talking about they elderly too, and now here acting ignorant as hell. putting yourself in people's shit when all you should be doing is just watching. And then y'all eventually, y'all, I'm talking about some of the older people. I ain't talking about Miss Carver, so don't get the guessing or none of that. Because if I want to call names, I will. It's all about she's kissing her ass, and well, who ass you kissing? When you want them to make lives and shit against your enemies that you made them motherfucking enemies. You should deal with them by yourself. Should nobody have to defeat your enemies with you? You started it in that shit. Just like you started that shit with me. But I ended it. I walked away. But I'm back again. And I ain't coming for your attention. If I wanted your attention, I could have been arguing with your ass. But I'm better than that. My mentality better than that. I'm polished out this motherfucker. I ain't got to talk you down. You talking your motherfucker self down with the contradiction that you out here putting out here on this internet. But everybody's lying. Police reports and none of that shit do not lie. How can you have full-fledged proof and say it's a lie? And it's coming from the public records. It's coming from public records. It ain't coming from the motherfucker made no shit up. So you only way you can have a fight is to say if somebody bothering you and you ain't retaliating back. See, it becomes a problem when you retaliate back, you clap back, you start talking back, you start engaging, arguing back and forth, then you don't have anything because you're just as bad as the person that fucking started the shit with you. That's why I said, I'm not going to argue with you. But I will come and speak my truth every now and then, since you felt the need to talk about me in that motherfucking sister circle over there. I ain't calling no purple squad or none of that shit. I'm calling it what the fuck you say it is, the sister circle. It's more like the hell circle from what the fuck I heard from the people that's in your shit that's from Cincinnati, baby. Now, stop contradicting yourself. And then you won't have to think people jealous of you. People not jealous of you. Motherfucker catching the same shit I'm catching. People saying the same thing I'm saying. Same thing I'm hearing. And you can best believe I ain't finna check to see if you said no shit towards me or none of that shit. I'm saying this because you keep, you going too long and strong and hard, baby. Baby. You going too long, too hard, too strong, baby. For nothing. And at the end of the day, you can tell us that you're not stressed. But I know better. I done seen your kind. Had to grow up around your kind. So I know what type of person you are for real. Straight up. After watching for 3 years, 2.5 years, I would say I pretty much gathered what the fuck you about. One thing I can say about Sharita, hell yeah, she done cussed some motherfuckers out. She done clapped on motherfuckers. Yes, she did. And you know why? I think you despise that girl, that baby, because she a baby to me. Because that girl, that baby, that lady, that queen, she came back and she apologized. I've never seen you ever in your fucking life. Maybe once when you got back fake cool with Chase, when you fake apologized and you faked accepted her apology. But I can say one thing about Rita. Yeah, she might be raw. I'm raw too, boo. It's a lot of us out here raw. It's all different type of styles of being raw, though. But one thing I can say about that baby, that queen, She said sorry. When she was going back and forth with a few people, Miss Carver and whoever else, she even gave that lady some money. What you do? You still keep trying to motherfucker. You keep playing what they call that shit, tic-tac-toe and all that. You keep moving from one female to the next one, to the next, to the next, because you feel like you got 50 bitches against you. And you created them 50 bitches problems. Yeah, you did. Not them. You did. Mainly for sticking your nose in some confrontations and shit that they had with somebody else that ain't have shit to do with you. Why you couldn't just take that shit over in the sister circle and talk about that shit? Because everybody ain't content. Shit, you your own motherfucking content. Fuck you mean. Fuck you mean. You making content for other people because you out here contradicting your motherfucking self and looking stupid as you call everybody else stupid. You out here, you the biggest dummy out this motherfucker. Because that's a disgrace to call people stupid. And you out here doing stupid shit on this motherfucking app. For them coins, for them, huh? Like as Queen Op say, y'all better pay attention to that shit with Queen Op. You see how they building cases on her with all that cruel shit she was doing? She was doing shit in the flesh. But you don't have to do shit in the flesh. You could mentally be trying to fuck with a motherfucker brain and catch you a motherfucking case. I said it. Because I ain't going to have it. I don't disrespect the sister circle. I don't say nothing about none of y'all. But I do say things about what the fuck you doing, Roz, because you came for me. I was just giving my opinion. I didn't even say your motherfucking name. But you felt guilty because you knew you had just did a live on them two younger females that shit wasn't no sharp shit. At this time, nobody even know nothing about you. You know, you just, I don't know who gave you the motherfucking juice, but they gave you too much juice because it's busting your shit. It's making your head explode. It's taking you down the wrong road. Like, it's for road of destruction. Straight up. With just that circle alone. Turn that shit around, bruh. Quit putting people pictures and shit up over there. You know, we can't tell you what to do, just like you can't tell Latrice what to do. You can't tell Tanya what to do. You can't tell Chase. You can't tell Mel. You can't tell none of us, nobody what the fuck to do. But you can keep building motherfucking havoc for your ass, because that's what I see coming. I don't care. Tap the fuck in, tap out. I don't give a fuck. Don't nobody come over here talking no shit to me when you ain't going back as far as what I'm going back with this shit with Roz. Nobody. Because some of y'all just now coming in the picture. If you wasn't in it for the ride when she came at me and other people, you was doing that shit then, but you done got worse with this shit. You done got terrible with this shit. Get a grip of that shit. Because you ain't, like, just like you say, people ain't talking you down. You ain't talking people down. People just tired of hearing that bullshit coming from you when they see what type of woman you are. You can say you this, and that. But what you presenting out here to the world, motherfuckers ain't seeing that shit, baby. I'm sorry. We just ain't seeing it. I don't see it. I don't see no change in you. I see shit that got worse. You really mentally got it in your head that they're just jealous of me. I'm living like this. They live on Section 8 housing and they're welfare and they this and that. Like you ain't never had a motherfucking food stamp or a motherfucking welfare check. You ain't had no motherfucking silver spoon platter in your motherfucking mouth and in your face, baby. Not how you representing out here. That ain't the vibe I get from you, that she was raised in a silver spoon house with a platter. No, I don't get that shit. No, I don't. Another thing you contradict yourself about. You say you see yourself in Latrice or something pertaining to that. You ain't the fucking same. You might see similarities, but y'all ain't got the same exact shit. Y'all both ain't went through the same exact shit. Nobody goes through the same exact shit. It'd be similarities, you know. And then it'd be your plural, your choice of words that you use. But you sit here and keep trying to talk a female down. Do you not realize you contradict yourself in so many ways? I'm just being on some real shit. Because I ain't worried about nobody targeting me. Because you know what? Y'all think Rita words? Rita know how I get in. I'm quite sure she done seen. When people coming at me because I ain't talking to them, I'm talking to one motherfucking individual that goddamn it got your foot in so much drama on this fucking app, it ain't fucking funny. You say you don't watch people. You can dip your ass in over here just like you know how I be on your shit and I don't say nothing. But I read all the names, I read the comments, all that shit. I don't say shit on nobody lives. I said something one time, and that was on that lady Miss America live. And that's another thing I wanted to say. You know, that lady Miss Wanda, I'm only speaking what I seen. She didn't go on that platform. They called for her to come on that motherfucking platform. They kept, Miss Wanda, where you at? Miss Wanda, Miss Wanda, Miss Wanda, where you at? I ain't got nothing to do with the other beef or whatever. I'm talking about when this is how shit get misconstrued on this internet, and people were saying that lady, I don't know who other platform she went on because I didn't go on that platform, but I can honestly say the other day or two, because I was just sitting thinking, I was listening, and Miss America popped. I said, let me listen to her because they said she cool too. You know what I'm saying? So I was listening, and I was listening to the drama, and it was about, Miss DJ losing her page or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? But look how powerful God is. She back. She back. She ain't got the other page back. She probably working on that. But I don't feel like whatever went on, because I don't know, and I don't really care. It's not my business. The main thing is that lady back. But my point is, Ms. Wanda was called to that live. Just like she was called back to the other live so her and Sharita can settle their differences. But I'm going to get to that too. I want to elaborate just a little bit on that because that's not really important. But I feel like a feedback need to be given from somebody that's totally innocent of everything, and I'm not in nothing. But I'm just saying, that lady was called to that live, and they didn't like, from what I was gathering, them ladies were saying that they didn't like that how Miss Lady, how you was doing the live over there and you kept laughing, but then I listened to you a little bit and you said, which could be true, some people laugh because they don't know how to handle shit. You know what I'm saying? And really at the same time, by you laughing, it was took in the manner of you was laughing at your own supporter. And that's not supposed to happen. But at least she did apologize or whatever else. But it's just how things be handled, with women of the world on this internet. It could be handled a whole total different way. But back to you, Roz. You need to stop. Seriously. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm suggesting. Because if you don't, it's going to get crucial for you. Regardless of if you ain't finna break, that's another thing. I would never get on here and cry. We human, we emotional. So if tears come, that don't mean nobody weak, just like it don't mean you weak when you cry. But I remember you contradicting yourself again. They can never break me. They can never make me cry. I'm not gonna get on the internet and cry and all this one shit. You remember that, huh? I do. Cause that's why I kept watching you. Cause I said she ain't who she really say she is. And I'm gonna watch this shit unfold. You know. Since you really been on here going, you ain't been doing nothing but for the past couple of years talking about, especially at the beginning, what you ain't gonna do, what a bitch can't do to you on this internet, and a bitch this and a bitch that, and a bitch ain't got more than you, and who gives a fuck what you got? You can't take it to the grave with you. Can't none of us take none of this shit we got to the grave with us. It's just the principle. I probably never wouldn't have said nothing to you if you didn't come for me. You came for me because you felt some type of way about how I was doing my live on my fucking platform. Didn't even say your motherfucking name because I know a lot of people remember them last when I was like, don't keep coming over here. Your supporters was coming over there putting, and I still got a screenshot of all that shit where your supporters was coming on my last time out. Who you talking about, Roz? And I used to cut their ass out like, bitch, did I say Roz? And if I was talking about Roz, I can say her name. See how that shit work? You know, y'all been shit starters for a very long time. Y'all always insinuating shit. And then soon somebody clap back, they the problem. No, that shit valid. Didn't I tell you I'm gonna keep talking about validation? See, you gotta know when shit valid and when shit is not valid. Because that shit you do over there in that circle, talk about people. You can talk about a million other things, empower the women or whatever, other than keep talking about other women. So I would say if somebody keep talking about other women and you keep talking about people jealous of you, what are you or them? What do you call it when you sitting there keep talking about females in that circle, posting up their pictures and all that one shit? A lot of us look better in person. I've been told that so much, like, damn, you look so much, you look, ooh wee, you're pretty, da da da. It shouldn't worry about what a woman look like. You ain't sleeping with them. They ain't got to be your lover. The ugliest female can have the most beautiful heart and be pure within. They can be butt asshole ugly. But on the inside, they pure and they beautiful. And not only on top of that, they could be butt asshole ugly and be shaved in the motherfucker, keep their hair done, all that one shit. And that's what makes them beautiful. Not looks, not makeup, not eyelashes, none of that shit. It's what's on the inside. How can you sit and call people ugly? You've been calling people ugly for a very long time. This shit ain't just start. I told you I've been watching for damn near 3 years. 2.5, I know at the most. How? Why? And that's why they say you ugly. That's why they talk about your teeth. We all got flaws on us that we may not like about ourselves, but somebody else might find it attractive. What is the problem? It's all type of mental illness out here. You call people deranged. You just goddamn. It ain't a name you ain't called a person out here. It's not. It's not pretty either. And I mean, on God, y'all, I'm not finna argue with that lady. Hell, she done contradicted herself so much in front of my eyes and my ears. I ain't got no argument for her. She win. You win. You the GOAT. But you ain't better than us, though. And we're not jealous of you. I'm speaking for the women. We're not jealous of you. Do we hate how you come across women? Yeah. Do we hate how you sit there and say, I don't like talking about this people's deceased family members and this and that, but then when you in your zone, you going ham? Yeah, we don't like that. We have every right not to like that. Just like you have every right not to like when somebody say stuff about your kids or your deceased son. It's not right. But sometimes, when people angry, that's their only way they know how to clap back at you is you hurting them, so they're gonna hurt you back. But it's a better way to hurt a person like you, which would to be to completely ignore you. That's why I was telling Miss Allen, I don't want to be her friend or none of that shit, but I seen potential in that lady. Been said that shit too a long time ago in my lives. She has no business even arguing with you. She said what she done said. She done said shit about your son. You done said shit about her kids, her living kids, and her deceased baby that was sitting up on that mantelpiece that day. So where's you innocent at in this situation? What do you feel like that you can do to change, to try to pipe this shit down that's going on the internet? Because I could never, ever want to hurt females out here of the world like how you you show for me that you scorn. You're hurting. It's something deep down inside of you, baby, that's eating at you, Miss Ross. It's eating at you, boo-boo. You could put on that facade of being strong and yeah, when you on this internet. But I see hurt. I see a lot of hatred in you that need to be healed. You got to heal that shit, boo. Yeah, you got to heal that shit. If you don't heal that shit, you're going to destruct your damn self. You are your worstest fucking enemy. Yes, ma'am. I can say that from what I've been watching. I have never seen you try to even uh, 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 reconcile or back up or watch what you say. I ain't seen that in you. All I see is this tough ass Roz coming out like, you coming out swinging, baby. Everybody is not against you. But they don't have to agree and like what you doing. Because I don't. And I don't fucking hate you. I don't care for you. Because I know you don't care for me and I don't give a flying fuck. I don't want you to. But damn, can it be a mutual respect thing? I respected you. I swear to God, I could be still beefing with you right now for what you said and how you talked about me over in that motherfucking sister circle. Guess what? I told you bitches talk is cheap. No. Talk is cheap, knuckle. Because you in a whole nother different state. And it's easy to be behind the motherfucking internet and talk all that cash money shit. I don't. That ain't me. I ain't finna do that. But I will tell you, come get what you looking for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna tell you what I'm finna do to you. None of that shit. But you should never go and call people out when you don't know what the fuck they made of. See, a motherfucker that just be on here talking about what they do, real G's don't move like that. We move in silence. No matter how bad it's killing us, we don't want to incriminate ourselves. You can delete shit all you want to. They can archive and bring that shit right back up. I got videos in my thing. I didn't even know it was private, but I'm gonna release them. They old videos, but I'm gonna release them just to show you. I secretly was dealing with how to overlook your ass. when you sat there and you put my motherfucking name over there in that fucking sister circle. Around the time when I made that live and Rita was like, this a real one right here, and woo, 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 when I was talking to Latrice. But at the time, I didn't even gather that, you weren't really, you was just finna get raw with her around that time. But I now that I look back on that shit, I see her frustration and shit. And why her shit was valid to clap back at your ass. Because she was trying to get with everybody that hated that lady. Hell, you even got some of her fucking supporters that left her and they went over to you. I wouldn't want no people like that on my motherfucking platform. Because the same way they did her like that, they'll do you. Do you not think that them people in your motherfucker on your platform will not turn on your ass? They already do it. You think that sister circle is intact now? No, it's not. You still got all type of leaks in there. I can name a couple of women that I personally talked to on the motherfucking phone when we was going through that bullshit and they was talking about your ass like a motherfucking dog. They told me what you do over there. So it's valid. When I see other females be like, yeah, they said you was over in the sister circle, you talking about Rita, you talk about Tanya, you talk about Mel, you talk about all of us over there in that motherfucking sister circle and think you safe, think shit is safe. Shit ain't safe over there either. Straight up. Now, let a motherfucker play with this right here. Play with my page over here on Facebook and watch how I go to. I'm telling you that I will get in contact with YouTube and give them the real deal of what the fuck really going on this app. With all this havoc, with the group, with that's terrorism. Y'all talking about somebody terrorism? Over 4 people is a gang. Did you not know that? And y'all over there in that motherfucking circle, and then some of y'all supporters and shit, y'all older females or whatever, y'all ain't really even thinking about what y'all typing on there. You know what I'm saying? But y'all type mean and cruel, devilish threats and all type of shit about different females of the world, and y'all don't even fucking know us, though. Y'all don't fucking know us. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was ugly to you. I don't like women. Like, seriously, cut that shit out. Because I see this shit, what I see, what I vision is it's finna be a big ass problem about that group in a minute. Because you ain't stopped yet. Hell, you put me in there 2 years ago, you still put motherfuckers in there. Talking about their kids. And what women that's in a group that would sit there and engage with you instead of, because if it was me, and I swear for God could take the wind out of me right now. The women that I talked to then, they said they sick of your ass. You a shit starter over there in the sister circle. They said they thought it was going to be about something else. But they get over there and y'all talking about every motherfucking body but yourself. And that's cool. That ain't cool. That's against community guidelines. Y'all keep talking about this community guideline shit. But I see a lot of people breaking these community guidelines on this damn map and shit. And y'all, some of y'all, and mainly you, Ross, you be the main motherfucker want somebody's page gone. Another reason why you evil as fuck. Miss DJ was eating your ass the fuck up. But I guess you think that make you a better person because you're like, well, I didn't want to see her page get gone. You were telling a goddamn lie. That's a cover-up. But because she arguing with Sharita and chasing them, she calling them boys and shit. That shit ain't cool. Don't put Miss DJ in the middle of your battles. Well, why she didn't come back and go live and explain why DJ's page is not gone. She don't got to. How you know she did it? Shit, it could, from my understanding, it was a couple of people that did the shit. But did you play parts in it? I didn't play parts in it, so I don't have shit to say about that shit. Did I think that shit was cool with her putting all your business up there? No, I didn't think the shit was cool. But at the same time, her shit was valid too, because you come for motherfuckers. So she was putting that shit out there to show who the fuck you really was, though. Some of that shit was a lie. Some of that shit wasn't a motherfucking lie. When that man, Mr. Dwayne, came on there, he said how he felt. You can't get a nigga on this motherfucking earth to get on no motherfucking internet and talk about me like that. Whether if he was lying or not. His shit seemed valid too because he was with you. That was not right. I don't give a fuck about DJ, but fuck her though. I'm just, y'all say it. I don't give a fuck. I just want to see her cut them up. How evil is that? How childish is that shit? You could have kept that shit to yourself. Because everybody know you don't like the lady. This is what I'm saying. When you call people weak bitches, that's some weak ass shit. When you and fucking Chase was arguing, and you said what you said to her, she said what she said to her, that was some weak ass shit for you to go back around her. And that motherfucking apology and acceptance wasn't fucking genuine. That was some weak ass shit. You want to talk about some weak ass shit? Huh? Oh, I didn't think so. So quit trying to put people on the flow out this motherfucker. Because you already been exposed. You keep trying to expose people and make up shit, but shit that's been presented about you is valid than a motherfucker on here. Now who the fuck gonna say something? Huh? When y'all was over there talking about me in that motherfucking sister circle, I would have never said shit to your ass. Right to this day, I would have still let you be doing what the fuck you doing. But this shit getting a little bit, you know what I'm saying, fucking out of hand. It's out of control, bro. And you ain't nobody trying to take away that you just bad and bougie. In your brain, that's what the fuck you is. You bad and bougie. Real bad and bougie females don't even speak like that. They get called bougie. Real bad and bougie females don't present themselves like on a little girl mentality. Keep arguing with people. Trying to be counselors in other people's household and shit. Tell people who ain't got no kid. You even called Chase a prostitute last night. I'm trying to think about things that you said that you won't even have no validation on. But you just was trying to hurt her feelings. That's it. You wish Rita just fly away. Well, guess what? You shouldn't even try to get cool with Rita, and you wouldn't even have this fucking problem with Rita. From my understanding, you let the sister circle tell you about her. You didn't ask them when you brought her on your team. It was sis this, sis that, sis this, sis that. Baby, I'm talking about, I was on it. I was watching all the shit. And every time I seen y'all lives and shit, I kept saying, I even told Carla, a couple of other my support, I'm like, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. Because I'm looking at Sharita swag, and I'm looking at what I already done seen this motherfucker over here do. I said they gonna clash, and they clash. See, when you go against the grain, what God tell you not to do, when God or your intuition tell you not to fuck with somebody, and you go ahead and you fuck with them, it's gonna be all bad. Because you shouldn't have fucked with them in the first fucking place. Believe me, with my intuition, come through. When true stories, speak facts, and all that shit. Yeah, I talked to a couple of support content creators, but even with her situation, it wasn't no disrespect. But I wasn't finna walk into all that drama that she had going on with all them other females chased, and all them names and stuff came up too. But they ain't never did nothing to me. They ain't never did shit to me. They doing their own commentary. Or when they get wind somebody talking about them or whatever, they clap back. What they supposed to do? See, me, I'm gonna come back at you in a whole different format where you finna be fucking pissed the fuck off. Yeah. I don't have time to be talking about you, calling you out. I don't even know if you're a whore, you dirty, you stink. I don't know none of that shit. But I know what the fuck you ain't gonna do is dictate or tell me who the fuck I am. I ain't finna try to tell you who you is, but I'm gonna tell you what you ain't gonna do. You ain't finna violate me, and I ain't finna violate you. You violate me, I'm gonna have to violate your ass back. In my way, the way I do things. It could be legally, professionally, verbally, however you want to do that shit. It could be done. Because I think this shit is fucking disgusting. It's a disgrace to women to get on here and contradict yourself. You have argued with so many people on this motherfucking internet. Hell, you talk about, which is true. She did fall out with people, but you falling out. These are people that she falling out with that some shit probably transpired between them. But we talking about the internet. You ain't even been in the company of motherfuckers. Went and visited, none of that. And you out here think a motherfucker finna let you tear them to Cancun and back? Shit, you fooling. You fooling. Time is almost 10 o'clock. I gotta go get my baby some snacks. I'll probably be back on here later on. But I'm just saying, quit contradicting yourself, Slim. And I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm not talking to nobody but you, Ross. I'm not talking to your kids. Big ups to your kids. Big ups to everybody else's kids, that they prosper, just like how you raised a lawyer. That's all you keep saying. Is that all you got? It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. And your kids are beautiful. And so is they kids. They kids beautiful too. From the kids that I've seen. Why try to tear somebody's self-esteem down, baby? Why? Because they only gonna clap back and try to tear yours down, even though they may know that your babies ain't ugly. No, your babies are not ugly. They're beautiful. And so is they kids too, from what I've seen. Nobody looks the same out here. I have a unique, distinctive look about myself, and I'm okay with that. That's my form of my beauty. I don't wear makeup. But like I said, I done seen some women. I wear makeup. I wear eyeliner. I might play with a little bit of the shit on my eyebrows or whatever, but the lotion, the other products go on my face, that's it. Ain't no filters. Whoever uses it, that's fine. But all I'm saying is, don't do that. Don't even be in a pattern to even let your baby girl be putting up the line. Like, that's what they mean. Because I was like, well, damn, why is her kids coming in on this shit? It ain't nobody else kids jumping in. I know your baby girl don't want to hear people say bad things about you, but hell, the other side, people, kids, and family members don't want to hear y'all saying things about them. So where does it end? Who gonna put it to the stop? Who gonna change that game? It's too late to try to Convince people that you don't contradict yourself, because you do. But you can change that. Nobody is never too old to change their patterns and their behavior. Nobody. Hell, I work on myself every day. I do. I discipline me every day. That's why it took me so long to come on here to do this live, because I've been wanting to do this shit. After I seen you played, you did Rita like that, you did Coco like that, Miss Carver. Hell, it's so many females that you then fucking counter within just this year. I lost count. But if I really sit down and think and write everybody's names down, I can come back and tell you how many people it was. And it's too many. It's just too many for you to play that innocent role. You're not innocent. No. Mm-mm. I'm innocent. A lot of other people are innocent that wasn't even really fucking bothering you. But you will make somebody come and say some shit to your ass. Because you got it in your head that you can say and do what you want to towards people, call people bums, talk about their kids, their mamas, their kids, the grandparents, the uncles, talk about who stuck what and what. You say all type of shit. So you make a motherfucker come and address some shit to you. Do you really want to live the rest of your life like that? Being confrontational with people and shit? Like you some type of psychic or something, and you telling them what the hell they do in their life, and they don't even do half the shit that you saying that they do? You know how many misguided people it is out here that ain't got a brain of they motherfucking own, and eyes to see and ears to hear with? Huh? I'm not one of them though. I'm not. So I feel like shit, I can cover. Like I said, I can go on and on and on and on and on, and just keep, recapping on different lives and videos and shit that you did. Where you starting this shit. You is. A motherfucker can really be trying to get away from you, and you constantly say this shit on the regular. You gonna leave some shit alone, and then you right back at that shit in 2 days. That's contradiction. Look that shit up. Contradiction. Look what validation mean is. Come on now. It's about contradiction with you and validation. Contradiction and fucking validation. You can get that motherfucking circle together. And it start with you. It don't start with the women that's following you. It start with your ass, because you's the fucking ringleader of the sister circle. And you using it for the wrong fucking reasons. And I can say it's valid because 3 women told me that shit. I don't know if the one lady, the 2 ladies left, the ones that said that they was gonna leave, they probably still over there. I ain't exposing their name, but you can best believe on God. The one that was trying to take up for you, all 3 of them had some negative shit to say about the sister circle. But see, that goes back to supporters not gonna tell you how they really, really feel unless they are thoroughbred. See, if I was over there, I would have said some shit, because you would have put me the fuck out. Because I'd have been like, this ain't what this circle supposed to be about. See, I'm one of them ones that would have said some shit, and you would have just kicked me the fuck on out. Just like how you do when you're on your live, and some people get on there and they try to tell you about something. Girl, bye, get the fuck on. You can never, and all that shit. But they don't be lying. They be telling the truth in your fucking comments. I done watched hella of your lives. And it's a lot of your lives, just like a lot of people have erased some of their lives. Or you put it on private, because I don't see them. I remember them, but they ain't down your fucking timeline. And you or nobody else ain't gonna tell me what the fuck I can't go look for and look at, because when you make it public, when you put it on here, that's what it's for people to view and watch it. The fuck? I ain't telling nobody you can't come and view and watch my shit. I said, watch your motherfucking mouth when you come over here. If I ain't violated you and I ain't talking to you, don't say shit to me. Okay? Okay. If I give you the same type of respect, give me the same type of respect. I can speak up or speak in on the behalf of whoever on this motherfucker. I tell you one goddamn thing, I ain't seen near one of them women out of pocket or starting shit with you. I seen you starting shit with them, and then they validate and clap back. That's what I seen. For the longest that I have been watching, you know how many people that I done talked to, they fucking really hate you, man. You say people hate Latrice, you say people hate other people, but I really didn't, talk to so many females during that time, and they don't fuck with you. But they over there like they act like they cool with you. But see, I would never tell you. Because you got a big ass head, you think a motherfucker. Yeah, you got some people that's in your corner, but you got a lot of motherfuckers over there that don't like you. And they personally saying they in it for the long haul, because they want to see the end of this, how this shit gonna turn out with how you talk to people. Play with that. Oh God. And I ain't lying. I swear to God, they don't call. Somebody gave me that name, Real Talk No Lies. I'm not lying. I don't have to fucking laugh about nothing I've been through or nothing I said. If I said it, I said it. I stand on it. And I can break it down like I'm breaking it down to you. You really think people are jealous? People are not jealous of you. They disgusted with the shit that you saying to the public and to people and their kids and how you represent yourself. Seriously. Oh God. Let me get an incense. Hold on. Straight up. For what you say about me, I'm mad this in here. Shit, clothes, baby. Fuck out of here. I had to change my clothes and shit. And go get my baby some snacks. It is what it is. After last night, that was just the last draw. Like, I felt, shit, fuck that. You keep calling us bums, whether you ain't, you ain't directing. It's your plurs or how you using that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even in your beef with the people that you arguing with. I'm just saying. What the fuck you expect them to do? Keep letting you talk stupid to them? Shit. That's like, to me, like shit. You want to get your funky off, and nobody ain't supposed to clap back. And you say you don't listen to them. Yes, you do. You a fucking lie. Shit. Yes, the fuck you do. You tap in all the time. I tap the fuck in, I sure do. Because I had told myself, you had one more damn time. Told myself, yeah. You invited me into saying something to you when you put me in that motherfucking squad over there. And I'm going to tell you something. When you did do that, females know what I'm about, so they really was just trying to, persuade me like, well, I don't know if she said something about you, but I ain't never heard it because I don't be on there all the time. But yeah, she do be starting a lot of shit. She do talk negative Like if I'd have known the sister circle was gonna be about that, I wouldn't have subscribed to it. On God, I ain't lying. That's what I was told. And I took it into consideration. And then after I keep hearing different females, yeah, they put you in the sister. And they even told it. They said you do post people over there in that sister squad. But I remember at the time you was lying, saying that you didn't do that. And when you was saying that, I knew you was deep down in my gut. I knew you was lying. Because there was too many people coming to tell me that from different angles. It wasn't all the same supporters on the same lives and, following it. It was too many people that had respect for me coming to tell me, because they like, you don't be on that BS shit. You just be keeping it real, da-da-da-da. But they over there talking about you. I said, what they saying? They talking about your hair and your teeth. I said, no, this bitch ain't talking about nobody hair and teeth. No, she's not. I said, somebody brainwashed her to think that she the baddest bitch on this planet. You call us all type of names. Tanya ain't ugly. You call her pat face and all that. Don't worry about what the fuck on her fucking face, though. Like, that really be irritating me. And you ain't the baddest. You ain't the prettiest. You not. In your mind, you is, because people done told you, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. Okay, in they eyes, you is. Shit, everybody got different eyesights out this motherfucker. Like, quit talking about people. Talk about yourself. Talk about yourself. I just think the meme that they put up where you was even talking, you was downing yourself on the internet. They asked you why you take that video down. You talking about, because I was looking all dry and raspy and and I'm looking a little bit rough today. But then you will get on here and tell people they ugly. You talk about my wigs, baby, they be on. Shit. I can curl them up. I ain't got to go pay nobody to do none of that shit. I do this shit myself. Because that's how long I've been doing this shit. And they was like, ain't nothing wrong with your wig, but they over there in the sisters. You always try to find shit, flaws in females. Why do you be trying to find flaws in females? You tell me, how is it benefiting you finding flaws in another female to go over in that fucking circle and talk shit? It ain't benefiting you. What, you think that shit cute and funny? This shit ain't fucking funny. Not when you look how the fuck you look. For real. Shit, them girls, they blessed. They beautiful. They don't look nothing like you. Nothing. Ain't no resemblance. They must look like they daddy and took on their daddy's side. Because I'm getting sick and tired of you calling somebody ugly and you ain't beautiful. In your own eyes, in the eyes of the beholder, you're beautiful. You talked about people being sickly and shit. You sick too. Just stop it, please. Like, you don't have to. Because the more and more you do people like that, it's going to get worse and worse for you. The more and more mentally that you think it's okay to sit here and keep talking. I'm talking about last night. God damn. God damn. And you're talking about, you're supposed to be mad. You show that you mad. It is people out here like you that say they not mad and you're furious. You showing it by how you responding to shit. I can hear it in your hair. I can hear it in your voice. It's in your voice, baby. It's in the swag, how you coming out here doing these lives. Fuck what you saying out your mouth. It's your actions and how you saying. It's how you saying that shit. Change your game. Switch it up. Because that ain't no bad and bougie shit what you doing. That ain't a person with finesse with the stuff you keep doing. And then you keep contradicting yourself. And think what you do to people and when they clap back at you, that is not valid. They shit valid than a motherfucker. They shit valid than a motherfucker when they clap back at you. That was some real cruel shit. What you said last night, that last live with that hey y'all shit. You contradicted yourself all through that motherfucking live. I played that bitch 4 times on Jesus. And it wasn't because I was obsessed with you. It was because I was really trying to get the grips of where the fuck you was coming from. And it was all bad. So, girl, put your big panties on. Put them big ass drawers on. Because we wear big girl panties over here. Put your big girl bra on. Change your whole fucking energy. Because that's that demon shit coming up off of you. That's not godly. It's not. And I pray that you can find it in your fucking heart to change your ways. And maybe if you start with changing your ways, then these other women will change their ways of how they do things. Because I really believe if they can see a little bit of change in you or how you address things, I honestly believe that women will carry on with what they do. You see, when you leave people alone, you leave it alone. You don't keep going to watch them. See, I ain't, I don't hate you. But I wasn't too fond on that fuck shit you did. Put me over there in that motherfucking circle. You know what I'm saying? And it took a lot for me to just not get on that level and keep calling your motherfucking name like how you be trying to humiliate fucking Latrice and whoever else. See, it take a bigger and better person to walk away from a woman like you. Because if they don't, they're going to find themselves in distress because that's what the fuck you in. And that's the type of energy that you rub it off to these queens, okay? Like I said, they all queens to me. Even you, because you on some fuck shit, you still a fucking queen to me too. But right now, your mentality and how you out here representing and treating us, our kids, and whoever else, and yourself, let's not leave you out. You doing yourself wrong too. Because you ain't loving yourself like how you supposed to. Because if you did, you wouldn't, how you speak is just all hatred. You trying to make it come out a different way, but it ain't, God ain't, the devil, whoever, ain't, the universe is bringing it out. It's telling who the fuck you really is. That's what it's doing. You can say all you want to. You probably was a good person. But right now, I don't think you're a good person. Because I never did shit to you. I know for a fact, I didn't do shit to you. And I know a lot of women ain't did shit to you. And you want to take shit and run with it. You know? That one time, you remember that time when I did that live and I was mad, I started crying and shit because I really was pissed the fuck off. I ain't care about you and Treese going back and forth, but I cared about how you talked about that little girl and her twins, bruh. See, On some real shit. When people really have been through child abuse and, being touched and shit, and I know you probably touched a lot of women that went through that and they had no control over that shit. How you sat there and you said that little girl sucked penis and all that one shit and whatever else about that little girl and her brothers, and them babies get access to the fucking internet. I knew then you ain't had no respect for kids. You might got some for yours, but other people kids, you didn't even have no solid evidence. And even if you did, you violated them babies. And then was the main set of kids that you really kept, you called them kids, you call them kids all type of things. Mentally fucked up. How you know? Did you do a reval on them or some shit? Was you ever in their fucking presence? Because people made allegations or whatever Latrice put on there about her kids. It didn't give you the fucking right to sit there and talk about them babies like that. A little girl. I said, she fucked up in the head. And it took everything out. That live, I was really trying to be respectful. And ask y'all, like, if y'all gonna argue amongst y'all. But this is a perfect example. You don't want nobody talking about your kids. But who gives you the fucking divine right to talk about somebody else's kids and you don't know nothing about them babies? See, I could talk about that shit all day. Because that's the type of shit that blows smoke out my ass. For somebody's brain to be that fucking little that you hate their mama so much, and you ain't even got no concrete evidence of what she really did to you for you to make you hate that lady like that. That is mental fucking illness, and you was calling them kids mentally fucked up. And she gonna be a hoe by the time she get how age? How you know? Is that what you speaking about yourself? Or that's how you was? So you that's your way of telling your story through somebody else's child? See, I done had enough of you with this kid shit, bitch. Excuse me, Lord. Because I ain't mean to go. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Ain't no more faking the funk with you. I wasn't even faking the funk. I was being quiet. But it's only so much people can avoid with you. No matter how long ago it was when you did it, you did it. And that's just like if a motherfucker robs somebody and years go past, a motherfucker is still there. You still rob that person. It doesn't go away. It does not. It does not. It does not. On Jesus. It's valid when people say that, and you get mad when people say that shit, but it's the honest to fucking God truth, bro. You be fucking with that lady for nothing, bro. You ain't even got no concrete beef with that lady for real. She ain't did shit to you. Because she want to tell her life or what she been through. Maybe she helping somebody else that been through that shit. I just don't accept that shit from you. I don't. It's wrong. I'm 53. And I will never in my fucking life humiliate a female like that. and you don't have no concrete, solid validation of why you're doing what you're doing to her. You don't. I was supposed to go live last night, but I mean, I'm human, and I'm really for what's right, and I don't think it's fair. You know, all the way around, even to you, I don't think it's fair, but I think it's valid. I do. Because you fucking try to humiliate people for no reason. You know why? Because you're hurting on the inside. I see it. I can see it. I can hear it. All that. You can tell us, the people of the world, you're not hurting. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I really wish that behavior would go away. I do. I can't tell you not to argue with no women or none of that shit. But I can speak for the kids. See, because I was one of them kids, the people did me wrong for no reason. And when you do that shit, I see them again. I see them type of people again. I sure do. And I don't like you. And I don't care if it don't matter to you that I don't like you. It doesn't matter. But I can be real, my nigga. I can show my true emotions, my nigga. And it ain't that you making me cry, because you ain't making me cry. I'm very disgusted with your ass. To hear you talk about kids like that. See, the way I done heard you talk about kids, you could never in your motherfucking life watch my kids. Because it would take, I wouldn't even set myself up like that to even put anything around me to have you looking after. I could. Because I done seen you be so mean and cruel to other kids. I know you would do mines if I leave mines with you. That's what's up here with me and my kids. Oh, Jesus. So I'm gonna stop talking about that shit because I get real emotional. I know what it is. I know how that shit feel. For adults to do what the fuck you do to people kids. Talk about it. You just gonna write their life out of what they gonna be. They're gonna be a professional dick sucker, a whore, and all this and that. I guess I dealt with grown assholes like that too. That's what they did. Them motherfuckers right to this day. Oh, Jesus. Pam, I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry. I don't even know what the fuck they apologizing to me for. But it was people like you, Roz. This is the main reason why I just can't with you. I cannot. I cannot. Because you do kids like that. You do adults like that. You just, everybody that's a human. Why do you hate humans so much? What is the hatred that lies what's inside of you, where you feel like you got to be so fucking hateful to people? And on top of that, kids. I don't it's a fucking disgust to me. I said, goddamn, last night, if I'd have went live last night, I would have been cussing you out. But see, I'm a thinker. I said, Pam, I know you told them you going live. I said, but I have to keep hearing that live over and over and over and over and over and over. I said, Pam, it ain't a good idea to take your ass to bed. You can get up and deal and face this shit in the morning with a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? Sleep on that shit. And I slept on that shit on God. You know, you cannot tell a person how emotional to be when you bringing up serious situations on this internet. Everybody don't hate kids. Everybody don't hate kids. There's a lot of people in this world like me that love kids. And the one thing I wouldn't want to do is have an image of being mean and cruel to a child. Nobody's kids. Because when they get older, they going to remember that shit. And you never know. You may have to cross their path. But they'll never forget you, though. But see, I'm only grateful because, the ones that was doing that shit to me back in the day, because I was, I was very outspoken as a kid. I wasn't getting touched. I mean, I was getting touched by my sister's husband or whatever else. But I healed from that shit. When I got 18, I put myself in counseling, my nigga. This is why I say you got to heal. You ain't healed. Whether it's from what happened with, your son being deceased and whatever else, it's coming out fucking crazy. To where you targeting other people instead of dealing with your demons within yourself. Or it ain't even got to be demons. It can be your hurt that you got within yourself. In order for you to be able to push on and move on and really have empathy for other people and respect and compassion and all that one type good stuff, you can have everything in the fucking world, a baddest house, long money, all that shit. But if you hurt on the inside, you ain't never finna be able to enjoy that because you're gonna always fucking do what you doing. What you is doing right now is dogging kids out and adults. It's like you a woman yourself and you hate women. That's what I think. That's what I'm saying. And you got to talk yourself up and make yourself feel confident of who the fuck you really are. I ain't about to say who I am, motherfuckers know. Shit. And it's not okay. I think it's in the Bible not to boast and brag. You can be happy of your accomplishments, but it's a difference between being happy with your accomplishments of how you raise your kids versus boasting and bragging and gloating. Validation, contradiction. I see all that. So you can't change my mind. It is what it is for me. I just wish, I don't give a fuck about you arguing with none of these females or none of that because they can handle themselves. All I'm saying is, if you saying things to them, don't expect for them not to say, or however they clap back, however they clap back, come back. You already clapped it. Now it's gonna clap back. However it come, until you change within. And that's just, I'm sorry, that's just how I see it. Especially when you don't want nobody to talk about your deceased son, but you keep jumping. It's not making it right. If they talking about your deceased son, it's not making it right by you clapping back, talking about they motherfucking kids and shit. Two wrongs don't make it right, boo. Sometimes it's hard when you got to overlook people or you want some shit to stop and decease. Sometimes you got to be strong. Don't show that you that is affecting you. Discipline yourself. Whoever. God damn. It's hard. It hurts sometimes, but sometimes it come out to a better outcome too. If you just don't, if somebody says some shit about my grandbaby right now or whatever else, I ain't finna really, I know I live with her. I raised her. I might even let it slide. But if you keep going, then I'm gonna have to fucking let you know. And before you get going, I'm gonna give you a warning. And hope that you're smart enough to catch on and leave that shit alone. See, you don't know how to leave shit alone. When shit ain't bothering you, you bother it. You don't know how to not bother people. It's distilled in you. That's something you're gonna have to, like at first you said you ain't believe in God. Well, you need the God that you believing in right now. That's who you need to ask to help you work on that shit. For real, like you be thinking that shit, that ain't no sharp shit with anybody, but damn, they not really coming for your kids first. You came for they shit, they kids. So, I can't be mad at them and be like, don't say that about her kids. Shit, you done said all type of shit about people kids. The worst is of the fucking worst. The lowest of the fucking lowest, my nigga. You done said some shit. Yeah. You better pray to God and ask him to help your ass and forgive you for what you do and quit doing the sins and being repetitive with that bullshit. Because you're very repetitive. You're a repetitive female. Yeah. You real repetitive with your shit. And you think you really hurting somebody. At the end, you may be, hurting them, but you hurting yourself even worse. You is. Fuck it, I said it. Because I'm tired. Like, damn. You can't want somebody to respect your son and you ain't respecting people, living kids, and they dang on deceased family members and they deceased kids or whatever else. Why the fuck do it matter to you about what's going on in somebody else's household? If your household is so together, that's all you need to be worried about, your surroundings. It's just so much shit with you, bruh. You can't even stay on one motherfucking topic because you got a lot of topics going on. And you is a whole lot of content. Yes, you is. You said Latrice content. She ain't no motherfucking content. You are. You showing that you envious. You obsessed with that lady. You obsessed with Tanya and them. You say Tanya, how the fuck is that girl jealous of you? Tanya got a badass house from what I seen. Cars, all that. No kids in there. None of that. If any of them women share anything on the internet about their kids or whatever else, that's their motherfucking business. Won't you take your own advice? Won't you share some shit that you went through with you and your kids? But you don't want to do that. Because you're the perfect fucking mom out here. And so the fuck is they. If you're a perfect mother, so is they. Every woman of the world, I don't give a fuck what they went through with their kids, goddammit. They are women and queens and the best parents that they could have been at that moment. They don't have to live and do what you did with yours. And who's to say that what the fuck happened with you and yours? That's all I'm saying. But you can tell everybody else what happened with theirs. Them are some of the best parents that have went through trials and tribulations with their kids because they got a bond. Them kids still there, apparently. They still up under their parents, apparently. It's all different type of love and discipline. You said she was starving her kids. How you know? The kids probably been eating all type of snacks before Latrice got on motherfucking live, and then as soon as she got on live, they want to talk about can they have a motherfucking fruit cup and all that one shit. And real, black hooded mothers be like, hell no, you can't have nothing. So then you take it and run with it and say, she's over there starving those kids. They can't even have a snack. You don't know what the fuck they can have because you don't know what they had before she got on the live. They probably been eating hella snacks. And she probably was like, hell no. Cause I always seen shit stacked up on her live and shit with food and snacks and shit. So I ain't no way in hell them kids starving. I'm just saying I bring up shit that you done said. It's what you said. I didn't say you said it, motherfucker. I heard you say it. And it's all contradiction. So guess what, you guys? I done said a fucking enough. Stop out here fucking belittling women of the world, because we all motherfucking queens out here. We all pretty in our own motherfucking way. We all got our own motherfucking swag. It don't matter what we done been through with trials and tribulations of our kids. Quit exploiting people fake ass business or they real business on here, because that's if they didn't put it on here, why is you? You don't have the fucking right. It's rules and regulations to that type shit. And if they did share it, be respectful with the shit, regardless if you don't even agree with the shit. Don't be that damn cruel and nasty and come on here and call people kids whores and they gonna be fags and they mentally fucked up and all that one shit. And how can you try to act like you care for somebody's kids and you hate they fucking mama? That shit don't even make no goddamn sense. It's contradiction. So I'm gonna holler at you niggas. I'll be back. And I ain't come to argue. I'm not retaliating off of nothing you said. I said what the fuck I said. And I'm going to start coming back on here doing my lives. And I'm not even thinking about you. But I just feel like last night and so many other fucking videos, you done clapped off real disrespectful. Tighten that shit up, my nigga. I'm gone, y'all. For real.